and having to go through Lionel's. Well, we got looks like a shuffled start screen.
Yes, we do. They actually start off over in the forest area, which is a fabulous starting area if you had some sort of burning utensil. And the Burninator still cannot burn things unless he has a candle.
I don't think it was ever mentioned if he can breathe fire or not.
You know what? He does breathe fire. I know at least on Jay Cooper's stream he breathes fire. You can make the Trogdor breathe fire. I highly recommend you go over there and do that. So let's check out what's behind the sword cave in the starting area, and it is the sword with extra candles.
That is going to be wonderful for both runners because now they know they don't necessarily need to buy a candle. They can just pick one up in one of the free caves.
Yes, that's huge. Or you could just pick one up off the bat.
Whoa!
Epic Yoshi taking a huge gamble here, grabbing the candle off the bat.
And so the gambles begin right out the starting gate. This is going to be wonderful.
That is a really, really bold move, especially if you don't know if Shuffle Caves are on it, and you're not going to know the location of the White Sword Cave. And right now he finds out that Shuffle Caves are not on, finding that 30 secret in the Vanilla Shop area by start. Wow. I
think we just set a PB for Breaking Z-Man. Which I didn't think was possible actually.
He just exploded. 1 minute and 29 seconds into this race, Z-Man has exploded. That's great.
Like, I've picked up Candle from the Wood Sword Cave without a sword, but if I ever do that, it's because either I know where White Sword is, I have White Sword, or I'm playing White Sword is here, I'm just going to gamble on 5-heart White Sword.
Yeah, and Crimson Evic's bringing up a really good point, too. He can use that candle for early exploration in the forest area, by the area and start. And if he doesn't find anything of use, he could always retry and go grab the sword without too much of a time loss. But we find a white sword underneath the vanilla blue ring shop. That's huge that it's right there in the open. All Epic Yoshi has to do is find that, and he might be committed to this candle strat.
And sorry, Zarby, but 3 hearts not going to be enough to pick up White Sword.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Once we get the +or-2 variants on White and +-3 variants on Mags, and we have a level 9 find.
Is that level 9? Is that the start screen? It is one north?
It's one north to start.
One north of the start screen. Wow, that's really, really close. Any of these racers can just up A and head right to level 9 once they find all the Triforce pieces. Amazing.
Oh, that is just evil. Zarby finds a dungeon in Vanilla 3, finds a life or money guy. He demands either -1 to your maximum bombs or -2 keys.
Oh, well, he can do the key thing right now, even without having the keys, and there would be no penalty. Right?
I don't think you can actually.
Oh, is it not? Oh, yeah, that's the magic key.
Any key to trigger that.
That's right. You need the magic key to do that, and then it doesn't take any keys away from you. If it was a heart container and he was at 3 hearts and he ran over that, it would just put him at 0 health. He would still be alive. We would engage zombie link strats, but he wouldn't lose one of his 3 maximum heart containers. So, unfortunately, does not have that option.
Well, that, because it was literally 1 room away from the start, he could just up an A and not even have to worry about Zombie Link.
Very true, very true. And yeah, we saw him do that. It was definitely the right move in that situation.
Now, we still don't know what dungeon this is, but I'm about 95% certain this is either level 2 or Shapes.
I'm like 85% certain that this is level Cactus.
I like level Cactus. What do you think's in level Cactus?
Obviously there is something prickly in there. Perhaps the what's prickly? We don't even have a prickly weapon.
I know, the
game.
ball and chain from Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ball and chain. Wow, you're same wavelength there. Unfortunately, that game will not be released for another 20-something years after this game was released. So, highly unlikely that they had a time machine and implemented the ball and chain retroactively.
Yeah, they're just not trying hard enough. And we find Mags on Epic Yoshi's side.
Yes, that's right next to the starting cave location where we found the wooden sword. He's thinking about it, though. I don't know what he's thinking about.
He's probably just marking it down.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, some of us use Tracker program, some use pen and paper. It looks like epicYoshi uses a tracker program, so he has to use his mouse to scroll over to mark locations, which could end up costing you a little bit of time if you're not familiar with the program.
I found that the place where it costs me the most time nowadays is level 9 because I'm not good at getting those one-click scrolls on those walls because I mark where all the solid walls are.
Yeah, too much tracking for me. I just use a basic piece of paper.
Well, I've had to do level 9s without a tracker because my computer crashed partway through. That was interesting. And we find shops are not shuffled.
No, but their locations are, and that's pretty big. But knowing that there's a rare shop really close to start, if you feel like you need that sort of defense, that protection early on, and knowing the location of it. Granted, this looks like a standard money seed with possibly mixed first quest overworld. So as long as it's mixed over first quest, there's 3 100 secrets on the overworld for them to utilize for their shopping spree habits.
Now, let's note that we have not seen a candle shop yet, so we don't know if Boomstick is going to be on in this seed or not.
I sure hope it is. I'm in the mood for some strobe light technotronic action going on.
You're ready for Michael Bay to take over the direction?
It's a rave! Break out the glow sticks. It looks
Zarby
like
takes another death in level Gray Palette.
The level suspected cactus. Yeah, he's having a little bit of issues here. A lot of these enemies do at least 1 heart of damage with their attacks. Not the ropes, but the gorillas with the boomerangs or those mold orms, they do a lot of damage. And with only 3 hearts, you can go down really fast, yeah.
Plus, the gorillas are just about impossible to predict when they're going to toss stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is starting to look more like a level 2.
Looks like a 2 vanilla layout with a drop on the floor, which confirms level 2.
And it is the recorder. And that also might confirm that drops are not shuffled between rooms.
Oh, was that a
that's
4
normally the drop room in vanilla
too? It was a 4 fireball room, right? If we start seeing Triforces in their normal Triforce room, we can confirm that that suspicion. I would say with 1 or 2 more concurrences of the vanilla drop rooms, we can definitely note that flag to be normal.
Which we'll probably find that out in just a second, unless Zarby's going to keep digging for the heart container, or if he thinks this is level 1 on shapes. Oh, looks like he's going for the Triforce in the Triforce room.
That's a really high % chance that normal drops are initiated on this seed.
And we might also not have cross-dungeon room shuffling.
That would be huge, because then you know exactly which rooms do have drops and what drops are going to be in those rooms. If you are well versed in the vanilla or have studied up your vanilla dungeon maps and drop rooms, you are going to have a clear advantage in this race, and we'll see what these racers have been doing, if they've been doing their homework or not.
Indeed. And from a quick pause on Zarby's screen, we can confirm that that is level 2, and I'm starting to think we do not have shapes.
I can concur with that. That was definitely a vanilla layout, level 2. It looks like we found another level over on epicYoshi's side, just southeast of level 1. Green palette doesn't matter, because we knew that level 2 had that gray palette, so this could be any dungeon. One room to the right, though.
6 if it's not shuffled.
You think it's 6 with the entrances shuffled?
Yeah.
Yep, it's far enough to the left that it could be. It could also be level 7.
Let's also note that level 2 had its normal gorilla set, so there's a chance that the dungeon enemy sets are not shuffled.
You're playing with fire when you start speculating in these seeds. We've seen some crazier things happen.
At this point, there's nothing in any of these seeds that could surprise me. Outside of maybe Zelda being in the second room of 9. Replacing the old man.
If that happens, we definitely have a problem on our hands.
We'll need to start running 3.09.2.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pyrolite brings up a really good point in chat. Yoshi's in deep trouble with no sword and no hearts found. He does have those 4 overworld hearts available for him. He just needs to start running into them. There's a good chance that he could pick up that sword at 5 hearts. There's a possibility that he could pick it up at 4, and then also another possibility that it's going to take 6 hearts to pick up the white sword. Let's hope that's not the case.
If it's 6 hearts and 2 of the hearts are hidden behind item blocks, this could be really bad news for Yoshi.
Yeah, that could definitely spell trouble. Zarby89, fairly new to the Zelda Randomizer gameplay itself, but he has been putting up some decent times and is definitely a well-versed gamer, well enough that having the sword might make the difference in this race. We'll see.
So we found a level on Zarby's side and an instantaneous Triforce in what I'm guessing is level 1.
Definitely level 1. Very good call. You've been doing your homework, Isolated, and that's why you're doing so well in this tournament. Well,
this is where the knowledge is useful, folks, and we find it for level 1 in level 1. Thank you, old man. We needed that. Well, yeah, I'm 95% certain this is 1. Gonna take a Triforce.
Yeah, unfortunately, knowing that level 1 has 2 items, but he just doesn't have a key to explore any further, so he's gonna have to come back later. Oh, he's gonna take another peek in. Maybe he's thinking it's not level 1 and that bomb wall would open up if he just dipped his head back in, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
Which means he is going to have to come back later once he has a key, unless he finds a shop and decides for some reason to buy a key over a candle.
So what do you want the Armos item to be for this seed? We've seen a lot of Power Bracelets since that is the standard Armos item, and that flag can be on or off.
For Yoshi's sake, I want it to be the wand. Confirmed mixed quest.
Yes, I think we confirmed mix. I didn't mention it before. Yoshi ran in. He tried to burn the Westwoods, the Deadwoods 100 secret, and it did not burn. So yeah, I just forgot to mention it. But yes, mixed quests. Me personally, for the Armos item, I really want to see, like you said, some sort of weapon. But I think the red candle would be a better find for Zarby. Not necessarily for Epic Yoshi, but candle is definitely an important item in this seed, as we've seen at least 1 level, or at least 2 levels now that are underneath the burnt bushes.
First bonus cave found by Zarby, and he's going to pick up the heart.
So he's not going for the 3-heart beam sword strat. It's a bold move for any player who does do that. It definitely has some benefits to it, but there are a lot of risks involved. Just like picking up the blue candle.
Yep. I know that I am not good enough at this game to do that, so I just pray that I have the knowledge, and we find a candle shop.
There you go, Zarby89 buying the candle. Standard price, 60 rupees, leaving him with 58. He's still in good shape as far as money goes in this seed.
Yep. Now, hopefully, Epic Yoshi will go up to that Armos and get that first heart container. Zarby takes a door repair up at the... And I missed what the ghost item was completely.
Yeah, people in chat are saying that it was the glorious bow. It was brown. It was hard to see, but I'm gonna go with chat since they're right 90% of the time, I'd say.
Well, if that's the case, that would also be very good for Yoshi to pick up at this point, as it would give him a weapon that's about as good as the wand, except it can't kill darkness.
Only problem with that is he's going to have to find a ladder first, and delving into these dungeons without a sword is definitely going to be a trial, that's for sure.
Unless suddenly Yoshi's amazing at swordless.
Hey, crazier things have happened. I've seen people go from putting up 3-4 hour times to sub-houring almost every single time, so...
Oh, yeah.
Just takes practice and a few weeks of dedication, and I think Yoshi has the potential.
And as I was saying earlier, there is absolutely nothing in this tournament that can surprise me at this point. Now, I want to say that there was an expensive magical shield in that candle shop that Zarby found. which means that we do not have Boomstick.
Oh, that's too bad. Man, I really wanted to see some Boomstick action, especially with the early candle. But if there's one thing I learned from my previous race with Darkwing Duck, it's that Boomstick is definitely better. Having the extra attack over the defense of the blue ring, and the ability to bomb more walls, frivolously or methodically, however you want to do it, it really doesn't matter when you have a Boomstick. You don't run out of those bombs. So I'm going to preach it from now on. If you have the chance and you have the money and it's a Boomstick seed, you go for it.
I am always a little bit more conservative with it, just because if I haven't found a wand by the time I come across Boomstick, I may not pick it up immediately because I don't know when I'm going to find the wand, because I had it in at least one race where the wand was buried deep in a shape 6.
Oh yeah, and we've definitely had racers during this tournament pick up the book or buy the book and never run into the wand, which is always unfortunate when you waste those 180 to 220 rupees.
It's actually why I'll buy a blue ring over a book if I don't have the wand. If I do have the wand, or I know the wand is in a dungeon like 1 or 2, I will definitely buy the book.
That's one expensive manuscript, let me tell you.
Or just buy arrows and meat every race.
So both of our players doing really well on money. Zarby at 231, very close to buying that blue ring. He's checking that blue ring shop again. Maybe he didn't remember what the price was. And epicYoshi just finding 100 secret, now at 162. Both of them in really good shape as far as money goes. We can expect to see some purchases here in the next, I would say, few minutes, depending on what happens with pay-me's. Oh man, Yoshi running into 2 pay-me's, immediately getting knocked back down. Money is what makes Hyrule go round.
Well, I think that's just an allegory for life in general. Hey, here's some money. By the way, you gotta pay this guy and this person and that company, and it's like, yeah.
But
where's all the money?
Tax day was 10 days ago. I've already paid my taxes.
Exactly, but the electric company doesn't care.
Oh man. So what areas have we haven't seen anything from Death Mountain yet. The Grave area and up on the Lost Hills over by level 5. Still don't know what's going on up in that area. Let's see which way these racers end up going.
I'm surprised that Zarby hasn't checked Recorder Lake yet. And Yoshi buys a magical shield.
There's a purchase. There's a purchase. Not the one that I expected, but that is a purchase nevertheless. That will give him defense against certain fireball attacks and also against Wizro beams, which is huge, and Lionel sword beams, which are also huge. So, unfortunately, it doesn't help
especially
against...
given it looks like we don't have shuffled overworld enemies.
Nope, we do not. But it also doesn't help against hugs. Enemy hugs will still take you down, as we just seen on epicYoshi's side.
Now, I'm looking at epicYoshi's tracker, and it looks like he missed a couple burnable bushes and has marked them as not, or they were just not burnable bushes, and I'm forgetting that this is Mixed Quest, which is 95% possible.
I think you're on to something there, actually.
Except for that one spot northeast of level 1. I think that was just a misfire. Or he already checked it, and he's doing my marking system where everything is an X except for the levels.
Ooh, Zarby bombing in the wrong location in the southwest corner of the Dead Woods there. If that cave does exist, which it has the potential to not, he's not going to know about it. So that could be huge if there's something important behind there, if it exists at all.
Zarby is going to find level 8, it looks. And I think we can 75% confirm non-shuffled enemy sets.
I am in agreement with you here. I mean, stranger things have happened. We've seen crazier things. It could be all randomized, and then you walk into level 9 and you're like, wait, these aren't Wizrobes. So
In which case, you start doing your happy dance.
Yeah, exactly. That would be definitely a happy moment. Wizrobes are definitely the worst enemy set to deal with if you're not experienced against fighting them.
And this will not be a item room if the rooms are not cross-stuff dungeon shuffled. This may be a drop room, but not a staircase.
That's true, but you got to remember, from the commentator's point of view and the viewer's point of view, we're seeing.
And there goes my theory.
We're seeing both players at the same time, getting a lot of information, and sometimes crossing it up for what one player knows and what one player doesn't know. So we can expect to see players do things that they wouldn't normally do without that pertinent information. So bear with us if we make any speculation that seems to be awry.
Such as me predicting that to not be a staircase and it was a staircase.
Exactly. We're doing the best we can here. Come on.
Sometimes it's hard to watch two people at once, folks.
So epicYoshi looks like he's marking this down. He's probably going to want to come back here and grab some arrows later on. Spends the last little bit of his money there on some bombs, which is always a good play, especially if you want to top up, and especially if you're going towards the coast, which is going to take up some of your bomb inventory.
Hopefully he finds another heart container, sword, and can pick up a sword.
Hey, look, we found an item.
The croissant!
Too bad Zarby is not able to pick it up before that keister.
Oh!
Hit him right in the keister.
That's horrible. Oh, that's reminding me of another race that was this week, which is terrible. And it was in level 8 that the same thing happened in that race too.
That's right, Pirate. We did find a keys, and we can confirm that keys are not shuffled.
Still the hardest enemy in the game. Wizrobes? Keys are harder.
epicYoshi, he did just take a death here on the coast, but since the starting location, spawn location, is so close to that area, he's going to be able to just come right back. But he looks like he's bombing in the wrong places on those spots. Those should open on first or second quest, so he should have spent a little more time bombing that area. Those could potentially be something useful, and he won't know that until later on. When he goes back through the map frantically searching for spots that he's missed, and that's going to be one of them. So both of our players have a spot on the map like that now, where they've bombed or tried to burn in the wrong spot and just left that screen, never to come back.
So with that, we have to wonder what all has been passed up, or potentially passed up at this point.
You can only imagine. Well, it can't be a sword. We've seen the swords. It could potentially be a level.
Could be a heart container. Though.
It could be a heart container.
Needs.
Correct, which it could be a heart container. That would be huge for epicYoshi. But has epicYoshi found the white sword location yet? Has he checked that Armos? I don't believe he has. We saw Zarby go over there, and that's how we got it marked on the map.
Yeah, I don't think Yoshi's been up there yet. So we have more Dark Knight action. Killing all the Dracodoses. And TGEs. And anyone else that runs Dark Knight's right. Sorry, guys. Yoshi's gonna check the Lost Hills over by Vanilla 5 and see what's up there.
Yeah, opting to take the long way up. If you scroll this screen up 4 times, you make your way up to the location of Vanilla level 5. And
there should be a flag to disable that.
We find another shop. He's going to take the time to track that shop, even though he has one of these marked on his map already.
He probably wants to mark it just in case he finds another 100 secret right here, and he knows what's here so that he can buy probably arrows.
Yeah, but how often are you going to make that way all the way back up just to go to a shop?
Nah, if it's a shop with a boomstick in it and it's the rare shop, you're gonna do it.
Right, sure. But
But outside of that, not often. Now, what is going to be an issue for Zarby, besides hugging a Dodongo, is going to be his key count. Drak, you are in a different bracket than I am, so yes, we'll probably end up seeing each other in the elimination stage if I get that far.
Yes. Now remember, if you haven't heard already, there are going to be 20 players to advance into the final single elimination bracket, and the determining factor is going to be that two win tiebreaker race between all players that have at least 2 wins, and that's going to be a nice big race coming up, and that's going to be awesome. Where the top finishers get one of those spots that are going to be available for them. So it's going to be a fight, definitely a cutthroat fight to the finish.
Absolutely, which is why I'm trying desperately to avoid it. I'd rather go 3-1 than 2-2.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big race, though. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, it definitely will. But that's that race. This is this race. Zarby just picked up a blue ring.
He did. He had just enough to buy that. He farmed up the last little bit of rupee there and purchased that blue ring. Now he's all fancy.
And now he can no longer kill Ganon.
Fancy and light blue. Is it light blue? I believe so, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like he's light blue. Unfortunately, though, he cannot kill Ganon in his current state. Not because he doesn't have silver arrows, but because he has no money.
All it takes is 1 rupee. 1 rupee to fell a foul beast.
And this is why Link breaks all the pottery in the next future installments. So Yoshi looks like he is ladder blocked out of this dungeon that he's in right now. Which I'm going to say is 4.
That is a good guess. Let's mark that on the tracker. And looks like he's going to have to come back here. He has no other choice but to come back here since he took a untimely death there on that screen. Heading his way back to the East Forest now.
Now, this could be a good thing for him, as he could go somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Unfortunately, we don't have a take any road that goes to Death Mountain, so everybody's got to go the long way. And we find a cave 1 west of Lost Woods, and it's just a potion.
Yeah, that potion shop is definitely costly. He took a beam there from one of those Lionels that does 2 full hearts of damage. When you're only at 4 hearts maximum and 3 hearts, that definitely puts you down into the danger zone.
Absolutely. Although he does have blue rings, so that's going to help him out a little bit. Yoshi, still swordless. Still has not found White Sword. 28 minutes in, and we have 1 Triforce capture across the board. This is going to be quite the fight.
I wouldn't go off their trackers. I thought that Yoshi had picked up that Triforce in 1. I also thought that Zarby picked up the Triforce in 1, but they both don't have it marked on their tracker that they did.
Yep, that is... Level 1's Triforce was so short, I forgot it was there. Yeah. Although, Zarby has it mismarked on his map, I think. Or he has something mismarked.
He has it marked as a level, so he went in there. It's highly likely that he had grabbed it. We'll verify next time he presses pause, but...
And he's also got one of the take-in, marked as level 5.
That's, you know what? Whatever works for him. I don't go off that. Yep. I focus on what we know and what we've seen. You never know what they have as their system for tracking. Maybe they're trying to throw off any competitors that they think are committing some foul play or something, you know?
Oh, if I was going to do that, every single level would be level 10.
Exactly. Oh, there's the
Second to vanilla Armos. Ooh, ladder.
That is a beautiful item. That is exactly what Zarby wanted to see up there. He's got to be careful, though, because he only has that 1 heart, and
he's dead.
He takes the hit from the Lionel, yeah. that's
Yoshi's definitely in the direction of the White Sword. This is good for him. If it's a
Ooh.
4-heart white sword, that's even better.
If it's a 4-heart white sword, he is back in this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it is.
Here we go.
No!
Nope.
Unfortunately,
Not quite yet.
He's so close, but not able to pick up that white sword. He's going to have to come back when he gets at least one more heart.
But now that we know that the ladder is the Armos item, if he picks that up, he could go for bow straps.
He's close enough to do it, but he just doesn't know, and he hasn't been over in that area. And every time he tries to make it over to that area, he's taking a little extra damage here and there.
Yep. And Zarby not gonna check that screen, technically. I think.
Maybe.
Maybe? Yes? Yes, he is. And it's still nothing.
Yes, but maybe if he does it again.
No, it looks like he's going over towards Vanilla Second Quest 7. And looping around. Although, to be fair, doing the tree clip can be a little difficult because it has a slightly different visual cue when you're on the correct spot compared to the block clip.
Yeah, I normally do it from the side that Zarby's attempting it from, on the right side there, because you can just clip over. It is a little extra out of the way, but you also don't have to contend with enemies to make that sideways clip as precise as you do from the other way, which you can just sword buffer up into it.
Not only that, but depending on how you route, that might actually be more convenient to go that way than to go around. Zarby should go ahead and pick the bow up right here.
Yeah, he was just picking up stuff along the way. He's definitely more or less on the right track. Just kind of like beelining his way over to that bow, and he's taking a few extra bops here. I mean, they are just Octoroks, but you have to be careful because they're still going to do some damage over time.
Plus, with how fast they move, they can be hard to dodge. Does get a heart.
There he goes. And he's got the bow. A great weapon, as long as you get some arrows, which he might grind his way up to that now. We'll see if he does make an arrow purchase in the near future. Otherwise, I think he's just on level hunt mode right now.
Yeah. Level hunt and item hunt, really. So, I'm looking at how much of the overworld we've seen through the trackers. I'm guessing at least one, if not two, dungeons on Death Mountain.
That's all we have left. Well, there's yeah. Did Zarby get all the whistle spots? I believe he did.
I don't know if he got the one near start.
Okay, yeah, the one northeast of start, southeast of level 1. That's definitely one that is has been forgotten in the past. That's for sure. That's a spot that I didn't even know existed when I first started playing Randomizer, and it definitely bit me in the behind before. So it's. It's definitely an overlooked spot, and we've seen it get overlooked in more than one tournament match. If we remember last tournament, it did happen once. No, not last tournament. Did that happen this tournament?
In one of the tournaments. It would have had to have been, because there wasn't Second Quest Overworld in the last tournament.
You know, I've done so many of these restreams, all of these seeds start blending together.
And then you get the crazy level 9s, and then you start to remember the level 9s, but not the rest of the seeds.
All I remember is a huge cactus. That's it.
I still remember the level 9 where both players full cleared it like twice.
Ooh, Zarby toying with death here, dancing with the devil up here on the mountain, and finally makes his way into that level. Wow, that was so close. That Lionel was out to get him. Even the fireball.
That is the best time to have a banana.
Yeah.
This is not level 4. Oh wait, no, it is level 4, I think.
Any kind of ranged weapon would have been good in that situation.
Ooh! epicYoshi gets another heart.
There he goes. Let's see if he makes his way back to that white sword to try it again. I think that's his only play at this point. He really needs some sort of melee weapon.
He's gonna check Armos item first.
You know, an even better call on his part. Definitely a really good play. Some really good decisions, some really good choices by Yoshi. Definitely sticking to his guns with that candle pickup, and it looks like it might have a really good chance of paying off here. We'll see.
Ooh, Zarby having to spend his last key. Yoshi should grab this ladder. He might check the cave to the right and then just up and A back to start. That's probably the fastest way to get back to the White Sword Cave if you're unable to do that screen wrap to get around. Zarby coming to the realization he has to spend that key. Yoshi finds a dungeon right next to the ladder cave, or the ladder spot rather.
Did Zarby? Oh, Zarby didn't see that one. He went north and got sniped by the Lionels before he was able to find that, and that looks like level 3, my friends.
Yep, I'm gonna say level 3. I'm gonna say Yoshi is not gonna get very far. If I were him, I'd just go ahead and up and A at this point and just leave this cave for later, because you're going to come back up here anyway. Because it looks like he's heading towards that top cave on Death Mountain.
So he's not going to check the White Sword with 5 hearts?
Not yet. He may check it after checking this cave. Zarby, picking up a key, having to spend it pretty much immediately. Well, it looks like he's going to try to bomb out. Cannot bomb to the left. That means the corridor staircase should be... Oh, wait, level 4. Never mind, I'm thinking 3.
He found a bomb spot to the right. Can hold on to that one key. Definitely a key-deprived seed so far, but we haven't been able to delve too deep into any of these dungeons to find a large cache of keys.
Finds the compass. Prays that he doesn't have to spend his last key to get to the Triforce and the item. Any key right now would be amazing for both players. Yoshi, taking a death. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, Death Mountain is he has a big shield. Death Mountain is just rough, regardless of your setup, especially without a sword. So, hopefully he'll make that play to at least check the sword with 5 hearts. It looks like he's just going to keep going, though.
He should go back and check it. 0 boss HP. Confirmed by Gleeok.
Yep, that can be huge. There could be a Gleeok room. There could be, like, land mola that are pretty rough as far as...
Look at this room that Zarby's in.
Multiple ways to get around here. You can do some manipulation with the ladder clip, but it looks like this room intends you to take some sort of damage boost to get through.
Yep.
But yeah, knowing the way to ladder clip, you could actually avoid certain situations like that. We saw during Zarnax's race that he avoided the heart on the coast by doing some ladder manipulation on the water there and was able to wiggle his way around, which was very impressive and well executed.
Everyone called it Jesus %? So hopefully, Yoshi at this point will go ahead and just go back to that White Sword. Because he desperately needs it. And he did mark where it is. I'm 50% certain. I can't see his tracker that well. I just know that there's a bunch of X's.
Oh, I can guarantee you, if you take the candle over the wood sword, you definitely know where. And you run into the White Sword, you definitely mark it down, or you definitely remember where it is, because you absolutely need some sort of weapon to get through any of these seeds.
Oh, I know what Yoshi's doing. The D.
He grabbed himself the bow.
Now we should go check White Sword.
Yeah, no, he will. You know what? I think he will. I have faith.
Yeah, he's still going towards it, just in a different route. He's probably going to stop by the ferret. He might stop by the... No, he's just going to go for it.
Looks like
I hope.
I found the Triforce room in level 4, and Zarby opting to go deeper into the dungeon to try to find that item. We don't know what the item in level 4 is going to be.
You know, we're 40 minutes in. We know 3 items. Well, technically 4 items, but...
Wow, has it been 40 minutes already? Wow.
Yes.
Time flies when you're having fun, that's for sure.
Indeed.
and Saber's in 9.
Come on, Jane. We don't know if Saber just has a house in 9.
He's like, what? This is where I live.
He's actually the person that tells you the silver to kill the beast lies elsewhere.
Zarby opting to take the Triforce instead of exploring the last few rooms for the item. Not a bad call here. He does have the whistle and can return here at any time. Possibly. We haven't seen if whistle brings you to new dungeon locations or not.
I almost would have expected him to go back in to double check for it, but realistically, either way, it's not a big deal. I don't think drops are shuffled.
Yoshi's gonna have a little bit of trouble in level 6, I believe that's what this is. Level 6 here. Without
I'm
some
so
sort
surprised
of...
he hasn't gone to the White Sword yet.
He needs a pointy stick or a pointy metal rod.
Something that can be stabby in the flesh.
Yes. Or a lot of bombs. If he had, you know what? If he got the bomb upgrade and it brought him up to like 14 bombs, I can see him attempting level 6 swordless at that point.
Yep. epicYoshi has not tried the White Sword at 5 hearts yet, although it looks like he's going in that direction.
I would hope
Except
so.
Running into the mountain for a little bit.
You know what? If epicYoshi doesn't make the play for the White Sword, I think there's definitely a few people in chat that are gonna have mild heart attacks. So, for everyone's sake, please.
Probably just gonna die.
Yeah. People.
Actually, I don't see him in chat. He might have died already.
People's brains just pop and they're just toast. Oh, or maybe he's listening to us.
Oh, he's. Where's he? Oh, he's going to 2.
I don't know what to do. Get the sword.
If you would, I could see this play if he was going for the berry fountain so that he doesn't die on White Sword screen. And now he's gonna find this and start contemplating his life decisions. Up to this point.
He's like, oh, he just gave up one maximum bomb from his inventory. Now he
now has a maximum of 7.
Yes, he can only hold 7 bombs now, which was one of his weapons. Even though he didn't have any in his inventory, that definitely reduces your chances of bombing open a wall, the 8th wall. Let's put it that way.
I've done a 6 bomb 9 once.
That's
it is exactly what it sounds like.
I wish I had a cookie to give you. You want a Scooby snack? Would you clear level 9 for 2 Scooby snacks?
What would I do for a Klondike bar? No, I wouldn't even do a 6 bomb 9 for a Klondike bar. 7 bomb maybe, not 6.
So at least we see epicYoshi delving deeper into this dungeon. We haven't seen any of these rooms yet, so it's definitely a nice change of pace.
He might actually be able to get the recorder, depending on what was blocking it. He might be able to complete this with Blue Candle. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, wait, it looks like he's...
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have any bombs.
He's bomb Zerky, yeah. So, hopefully...
He realizes now. But White Sword is his only option.
So, in theory, he could go in there, get 3 hits with a candle on a red Gorilla to get a bomb drop if he's on the right count, then bomb into a room if a bomb wall even exists in this dungeon.
Oh, it does. That is a bomb wall. This level 2 is... I'm pretty sure it's designed to where you will always be able to bomb through every single wall unless an old man is blocking you. It's the same with 3 and the corridor staircase / old man.
Isolated drop of knowledge bombs.
How do you think I got to 2-1?
Yeah, impressive, sir. Impressive. I hope... You know what? I hope to see you in the next round. That would be fun.
I do too.
That would be fun.
As myself, I do too.
I think it would be your greatest challenge and my biggest embarrassment when I lose.
Alright, next round has the second quest stuff added, right?
The single elimination
Because
bracket.
if it does,
yeah.
that makes me happy.
Yeah, it's pretty much everything except for Blackout and what's the other one? The other really volatile.
I think it's Sprite Shuffle.
Sprite Shuffle, right?
Oh, Unlock 9.
No Unlock 9.
Unlock 9
no Blackout. No Sprite Shuffle. And I think that's it.
Wait, I think Blackout is on in the next elimination.
Oh, is it? Oh, geez, I'm not ready for that. Man, I helped make those flags, and I'm still not ready for it. What have I done? I regret everything.
I'm just hoping that we get as much second quest as possible in the elimination bracket, because I actually kind of know the second quest rooms a little bit. So, like, I know which diagonal block rooms are pushable. I know that the grid rooms can be pushable and all that good jazz.
Wow, this room is definitely taxing on Zarby right now. He's got the blue ring. He's got 6 hearts. But, and
it's still hard.
He's still having trouble, yeah, in this room. It's just a tough room. You have 2 red Wizrobes. You have, what is it, 2 blue Wizrobes, both of them doing 2 hearts of damage apiece. Red Wizrobe Beans doing 4 hearts of damage apiece. With that blue ring, that's 2 hearts and 1 heart, respectively. And then you have some likes in there just holding you in position, you know, trying to slow you down. And that is a required room to advance in this level, as far as we know.
And this is why breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Oh.
Yoshi still does not have a sword. Still trying to fight his way through level 2. You should go get a sword.
Swords are good. I like pointy things.
Ranged swords are the best, but you don't start with full health, unfortunately. Although somebody once said that the shooting sword beam out of the wood sword is just Link throwing his sword at whatever he's fighting, and then he just runs over and picks it up real quick.
That sounds highly ineffective. And
highly ineffective, but when you're throwing a billy club at someone, it kind of works.
Yeah, Link doesn't throw his sword. Not until Breath of the Wild, so...
Wait, that's actually a thing? I haven't played that yet.
Oh, sorry for the spoiler. Mild spoilers, guys! my apologies.
Wait, Ganon's in it, right?
No, wait, what? Who?
I knew it. Vadi was the main villain all along.
Oh, they need to bring back Zant.
I would be okay with that.
I love obscure Zelda villains. I think they're definitely my favorite.
I'm still waiting for the second game that has Majora's Mask in it.
epicYoshi!
Go get a sword!
Get yourself a sword! I can't wait till he goes back and watches this VOD. epicYoshi, I'm talking to you directly. Right now, from the VOD, you should have went and got that sword, bro.
Yep. Maybe he's just going for Trogdor %. Burn everything.
You know, but we don't even know. That sword could still be 6 hearts, and maybe he thinks it is 6 hearts, or he's just not worth. You know, it's not worth his time to make that play. Who knows?
Even though he's at what, a ridiculously high chance now.
It's more.
It's not 83% because it's not 4.
I think it was 81. I think it's 81% if you do the math. I'm not much of a math guy. But I know Math Guy 86, and he knows math, so it's 81%.
Yeah, 81 sounds right. All right, so we've broken Seaman, and now we're breaking Matrick.
Matrick he's done. He's done.
I don't know if we're gonna get to the elimination stage. I think everyone might be dead by that point.
Yeah, maybe this is epicYoshi's strategy, is that everyone that's in the tournament that's watching this right now, he's trying to sabotage their brain.
Sabotage the brains. You get some bombs. No. Please tell me he's not going back to 2.
You know what? Regardless of him having a sword or not, he's still making a lot of progress as far as knowledge goes. He knows the location of a lot of levels. He knows the location of a lot of the shops. So once he does start rolling, he'll be moving. But he has the ladder, he has the bow, he just doesn't have the raft or the power bracelet, nothing to check those extra spots. Power bracelet's not even that important, as we figured out.
This is very important.
Magic key.
Zarby picked up a magical key.
Yeah, that was huge, because this seed was key starved, it seemed.
Yep. Also important, Yoshi has 6 hearts now.
He's directly
If he does
making
not
the
check
play.
white sword at this point, I don't know what he's doing.
He's directly making the play now. He's like, 6. Oh, it's gotta be 6. Oh, man, we'll never know if it was 5 or 6. Now I kind of want to play
And then he
this
gets
seed.
the one troll seed that's 7 heart.
No, there's no such thing. I'm like, wait, does that... I had to think about it for a second. Wow. Oh, man. I'm super interested now.
White sword!
I want to know if it was possible with 5.
Well, go boot up the seed afterwards and check.
I might have to. I might have to play just to check it.
Alright, so now that he has a piece of metal, he's gonna go back to 2. And use the pointy end of the metal. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got a much better chance than he did when he didn't have that. So he does have the advantage on Zarby as far as weaponry goes, but Zarby knows the location of the white sword, and he has more than enough hearts, so he'll probably make that play towards the white sword, I'd say, relatively soon.
Can I just note that we're about to be like 52 minutes into this race by the time epicYoshi picks up his second Triforce, and both players will have 2 Triforces? I'm pretty sure. Or did Zarby get the 1 and 4? No, he did get the 1 and 4.
He did.
So it's going to be 3 Triforces for Zarby, 2 for Yoshi, 50-something minutes into this race.
Yep, this is just it's definitely a more obscure race, but epicYoshi kind of giving himself the handicap in the early game by taking that candle over the wood sword. It's a good play now that he has the white sword, but early on it definitely cost him some time because he was fumbling around in dungeons without that.
What I find amazing is that Yoshi got his sword at 50 minutes, and he's actually not really that far behind at all.
No, as far as Triforce counts goes and knowledge goes, I mean, they're dead even as far as exploration goes. I think, Zarby didn't make it up past the one spot north of the Power Bracelet location or the ladder in this seed without taking a death. So he's only got lower Hyrule mapped out and nothing on Death Mountain. Same thing with epicYoshi, minus a few whistle spots here and there.
Also, let's note that neither player has found any item in any of the dungeons except for the first items in 1 and 8 and the item in 2, and all the overworld items. So we're running on about as much information as they are at this point. Which usually when you have 2 people running combined, you get all of the information pretty quick because they take different routes, but here it's just, there are no items.
Yeah, we still have yet to see the locations of level 5 or 7. They're just MIA. From what we know, they have to be on Death Mountain at this point.
Or in the Dark World.
Or in the Dark World, yeah, once they find the warp location or defeat Aghanim.
Wait, so which level would Aghanim actually be in? 4? 5?
For who?
1? For Aghanim, if he was actually going to be implemented into this, what level would you put him in?
He'd be on the overworld. Just chilling.
Just sweet, we're going MMO world boss style, I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Recorder!
Yep, Recorder pick up over on epicYoshi's side. Trogdor can now get his toot on.
We have a level!
There it is.
It's level 7.
It is the 7. One screen north of level 3, which I don't think Zarby has found yet, but he will most likely right after leaving this dungeon.
Yep. That is bringing up that the gambles are still on. As last night we had a gamble that worked really well for Random Effect.
Oh yeah, that was a heck of a match right there. Random Effect disregarding most items and just running straight for level 9 after picking up all the Triforces and finding Zelda in an open room. That's the best case scenario there. That's all you could hope for, and the gamble definitely paid off for Random Effect last night.
Absolutely. You know, with how this seed has been treating these players so far, I'm gonna guess Silvers are 9 behind 3 magical staircases.
That's always the case, though. It's 90% of the time. If the Silvers are 9, you just gotta travel.
Oh, in every staircase is 6 blue wish robes.
I think we saw like 1 or 2 seeds where silvers were actually relatively close to the start, but besides that, they've been pretty deep in 9 for this tournament.
Yoshi's going to pick up the heart container in level 2, while Zarby tries to serenade the gorillas into not attacking him.
Please don't hate me, gorillas.
We find a bait block that isn't blocking anything. Huzzah!
I mean, does he really have to be guarding a door for you to feed the hungry? Come on now, the guy's starving. He's been sitting in that dungeon, in that dark room, for weeks now.
Also, let's note that we have my favorite enemy set in level 7, which is the Goma set.
Goma?
It seems like every enemy is a Goma. Which, with no arrows, that's going to be kind of hard for Zarby to deal with. By kind of hard, I mean impossible.
I think I've asked this question before, but I need verification. Is Goma A crab, B an eyeball with legs, or C a spider?
In my opinion, it is a crab, which means people get upset when I say bombs should work on it because bombs work on crabs.
Wait, the logic there, I have to know. I have to know more.
Well, last I checked, if a crab walks over a landmine, and it's actually heavy enough to set it off, it will explode.
You tell me that won't happen with a spider, though?
Oh, come on. We all know how spiders are. You see one in your house and you just burn the thing down.
Burn the house. You mean the house, not the spider.
Both.
Yeah. It's lost cause. Burn it down.
And that's why we saw the book on Zarby's side, so that he can do that.
Yeah. Yep. Granted, he finds the whooper, the wand. He'll be able to burn some stuff
Burn
down.
spiders to his content.
He can burn all the spiders he wants.
Yes, people seem to like steamed crab legs, so they don't like it when I say you should bomb the crab.
Mmm. King Goma legs.
I personally have never had crab legs, so I don't actually know what they taste like.
Dungeness. They taste dungenous. Oh boy.
Zarby in a bit of a precarious spot,
And Yoshi,
as he has half a heart fighting gorillas.
Yoshi back in 6. He's got a chance to clear this room if he takes it nice and easy and watches out. He can get these Wizzrobes in a pattern. Also has the magic shield, which is helping him out a lot, blocking those red Wizzrobe beams. Doing work.
Absolutely.
Until it doesn't.
Oh, but he takes one there.
Yeah, I take everything back. I just...
Well, the shield only works in one direction.
It's true. It's true. It only works on the
It's not like...
I'm sorry.
Zarby's probably got to think about buying arrows, just because, for all he knows, the Goma block shutter door contains the Triforce.
It's very well could, but he is low on rupees right now. He spent a lot on that blue ring, and
it's helping.
what else did he bought? A pack of bombs, maybe? I don't know. What else is he doing with his money?
He bought a candle and a blue ring.
I demand to see your Hyrulean checkbook. It has not been balanced for weeks.
Oh! Yoshi loses his magic shield to a like.
You know what? It served him well for quite a while. Now he's just he's on his own here as far as protection goes.
A noble sacrifice. Hopefully, he'll start doing the thing where he kills 1 or 2 of the enemies, leaves the room, come back, leave the room, come back.
Yeah, save your progress. Definitely a good strat to just knock out, especially in a room like this with the pancakes. Since they're the ones that spawn first in a room, you want to take them out. You can take out the red Wizzrobes, the likes in a room, and leave just the blue Wizzrobes. When you leave and come back in, it's going to be 1 like and 1 blue Wizzrobe. You can kill that like, and then when you walk back into that room, it's only going to be 1 like and no blue Wizzrobes. And so that's another way to go through it. It's a little bit slower than just taking it head on, but as long as you know the enemy's spawn patterns, you can use that to your advantage.
And furthermore, because there is a bubble in the room, once he clears this room once, he will never have to clear it again until he leaves the dungeon.
Right.
because the bubbles always take priority over all the other enemies. So we're almost an hour into the seed. I'm going to do the world's fastest item recap. Level 1 had the magical key and something else. Level 2 had the recorder. Levels 3 through 6, we have no idea. Level 7, we had the book. Level 8, one of the items is the power bracelet. We don't know the other item or the 2 items in 9. The bow was at the ladder spot. The armor item was the ladder. The white sword item was the white sword. Also, we have Whistle to Old Dungeons.
The more you know.
A new discovery! Yay!
Yeah, there's just... Leok returns in the Deadwoods. That is some felonious information.
The one hint that we didn't need is what we get.
It is actually true. It's he's level 8. Leok returns is level 8. It's in the southwest corner there.
I like Firelight's addition to my item recap, and the wood sword item was the candle. That would be interesting if the wooden sword could be shuffled, but I imagine it would just break the game.
What, wood sword shuffle? Like with other swords, possibly? Or another item?
No, just wood sword shuffle to where you can get a candle or like a wand or something.
See, it's so hard to guarantee that a seed will be beatable if you do that, though. Like...
It just breaks the logic completely.
Like, when you take a candle, you're taking a huge risk that that seed is going to be beatable based on your skill level.
Yep.
There are some really, really deadly rooms in the game. Even rooms that I struggle with still to this day without a sword. And I wouldn't want to face
6
them.
blue wizard spiral staircase room in second quest level 5, please.
Yeah, no ladder moat room with 6 blue wizrobes floating around in spike traps or something. Like, no thank you.
You see, I'd like to get a Chevy room that has 6 blue wizrobes, because then if I don't have a ladder, I just go the other way. And nope on out.
So this level 7 looks like it's getting the better of Zarby. He's sitting there looking at his map. I think he's perplexed on where to go without having to go get some arrows, it looks like. He spent
Might be what he's thinking is, I gotta go get arrows.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in this dungeon to have very little reward. And yeah, he's literally thinking about which rooms he can go to from where he's been. And hopefully he finds something soon, as we have... Yoshi doing some work.
He's gonna find level 4, and he might tie this match up, or even take a lead through his hearts and his sword.
Yeah, very much so. This game is definitely getting closer and closer by the second.
Did Yoshi buy arrows?
Did he?
I'm gonna have to wait for him to pause, but if he did, that is actually a huge advantage for him to have.
Yeah, I did not catch if he did or not. Lots of stuff going on, and I'm having a lot of fun. So don't ruin it for me, okay? I don't want to track anymore. That's it.
I like the seeds and the matches that are like this, where it's just absolutely insane. Although, to be fair, the fast and furious ones are also sometimes a good break, but... Ooh, key snaked! Again!
Cases. That's it. That was the end of my thought. That was just cases.
I like Zardex's idea of watching the VODs of his own races and then not knowing what he was actually doing.
You know, at least you have some perspective now. That's all that matters. I always go back and watch my tournament VODs just to see what I could improve or what strategies my opponent used, and try to incorporate that into my next run, if at all possible, if it applies.
That's kind of what I did with my last match, although I think the universe was conspiring against us.
Yes.
My computer crashed. A bunch of things crashed. It was just bad.
Yeah, lots of bad can happen. I mean, it's technology. That's just, it comes with the territory. Yep.
We find a Wallmaster room, and we might not be Goma blocked from the Triforce in level 7.
It doesn't look like we are, now that Zarby picked up that compass. It looked like he was confused there for a second, getting
Oh,
His
picks up
he-
a clock.
His headbutt.
And he's got to
on.
go the long way.
Oh, and he gets blocked into a room with a coma. Can't travel backwards. Has to take the long way back. Wow.
Yep.
What a series of unfortunate events this level 7 has been for Zarby.
And to have the book in it is just adding insult to injury.
Yes, indeed. Spending all this time in this level just to find yourself an item that you don't want, and then finding a difficult path to get to the Triforce, just based off of all these troll-style rooms.
Yes, we are an hour 5 in, and we are about to see our fourth Triforce piece for Zarby. Hope y'all were ready for your longer than in a Link to the Past randomizer race. And he's gonna go up and find Margaritas.
Korea? Fires.
Yoshi finds the TV.
Korea. Yes, okay, there we go. Sorry.
Korea on Zarby, Vires on Yoshi.
Yes, I had a Frankie Bones to deal with.
Ah.
Oh no!
That's right before the Triforce room. I don't even know why he's going up the stairs. Did he bomb the wall to the right?
Those stairs have to be passages. Is it a stairway passage to the Triforce room?
Oh, he's out of bombs. Zarby is bomb blocked from the Triforce right at the end.
Well, luckily, he just got a clock drop from that blue Lionel, killed 2 red Lionels, so this has the potential to be a bomb drop. Unfortunately, does not get it, so he's not going to have another chance at a bomb drop until not his next kill, but the kill after that, if it is a bomb dropping enemy.
Oh, geez. I don't want to imagine this 9, although it is probably glorious.
This level 9? This level 9.
This level 9 coming up.
This is gonna be 2-room level 9. Watch it. They're gonna go up 2 rooms. Zelda's gonna be right there. Nothing's gonna be required.
I'd be okay with that.
I think they deserve it after all this. After all this, the seed has been putting them through. They deserve a break, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
This is Zelda Randomizer.
Yeah.
It's not known for being generous.
Not always. No. So Zarby in this room with what is this? 8 red Dark Nuts with a wood sword. At least he has a little extra defense there, so these guys are only doing half a heart damage. Gets that bomb drop and is doing good work on these. Definitely doing good work with that sword. Good form using those half tiles to attack those red Dark Nuts when they're most vulnerable.
Absolutely. Although this one is just deciding I'm just not gonna play cooperative. Play cooperative? Words, people.
It's pronounced cooperative.
Let's go with that.
Boy.
I need some matzo ball soup.
You know, this is a really good thing that Zarby picked up that any key. He is getting a few key drops here and there, but it seems like a lot of these dungeons are having extra key doors.
You know what that means?
Level 9 is gonna have no key doors.
Level 9 is gonna have like 20 keys.
Oh, you think so? It has all the key drops?
Yes.
I mean, we have
every key in the seed is in level 9 except for the one needed to get.
We have standard room drops, so the keys are gonna exist in every dungeon. The same amount of keys. They're just gonna be in certain rooms, is all.
Well, they're all. Well, I guess they're all behind locked doors then.
Yeah. Yeah.
epicYoshi taking another death. Level 4. He's still there.
Man, should we start taking predictions on how many deaths these guys have taken?
What is the final? I wonder what the final quote is going to be at the end for both of them combined.
I mean, it's not due to lack of skill. It's just having bad luck in some of these rooms and having bad setups as far as, you know, the room layouts go and the enemies that are in those rooms. Both of these players have definitely taken their fair share amount of wipeouts in this game. So.
Yep. Wait a minute. We just got a hint for Goma creeps along the coast when he's on the river.
Ooh, that means we have
Deceptive hints are a thing.
a very deceptive hint seed, but we've only seen a few hints. Most of them that we've seen have been right, or I haven't been paying enough attention to them. And nobody has purchased hints yet, so we don't know exactly what is available. But yeah, knowing that deceptive hints are on, now we're going to have to take any one of these hints that we find with a grain of salt.
Let's just note that it took us an hour and 10 minutes to find out deceptive hints.
Welcome to the
Let's
jungle.
appreciate that for a second.
Yeah. We are in too deep. That's
we have
for
cross
sure.
dungeon rooms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah,
I forgot. Level 8.
The point of no return here.
My memory has hit the point of no return. I can't
Yes.
turn back to earlier when stuff happened. Yoshi taking another death in level 4.
Count it.
Ugh. The seed. It's out for blood. Like, in the lore, the red water rooms are apparently rivers of blood, and we now know how they're populated. This seed is just treating both players brutally, saying, I don't care how good you are, I'm gonna make
Is
mincemeat out of you.
blood of all the previous failed heroes. The hero will be reincarnated.
Manhandle threatens at the grave, that is correct, and oh shoot.
Oh.
Hey, the shoot room, we finally found it!
Oh. Did you say shoot rooms? Oh, my favorite.
You know, I bet you... what's it called? Ganon and Zelda are in their normal rooms. And just to make it even better, Ganon isn't required, but he's guarding the magical staircase, so he's required anyway.
So, how about we put a spin on this whole story? And what if Ganon invited Zelda over for some tea, and Link is jealous and he's going to crash the party?
I like it.
That's
We have another shiny triangle! We have cheese! We have cheese, folks!
Oh my god, and an item over on Epic Yoshi's side, we have the Lord Banana, but he's
Banana sniped again! The underworld!
Yeah, he's gonna get keysed. Oh man.
That's 2 snipes in the underworld now.
I think we're gonna have to call him Keist Lightning.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even upset. I'm more just... it's there.
I'm going on break. I'll be back.
Alright, let me know when you get back, because I gotta get some water.
You go get some water. I'll be good. I'm just kidding.
Alright, I'll be back in like a minute or two.
It looks like we do find the item room over on Zarby89's side. He's going to try to clip his way in. He's not using his sword to buffer in. It looks like he's just doing... Oh, nope, there's the sword. Now
Hold
he's
on, I gotta see what this item is.
Nope,
Did
you're not allowed
Yoshi
to know.
get the Triforce in 4?
Nope, but he got the item.
Oh, we have a raft.
Yeah, the raft in level 3. Not random at all. Randomly not random.
It's new information. I'm not complaining.
Hey. You kinda are, because you need to go get some water. Oh, another death on Zarby's side. Count it! So we have epicYoshi. Looks like he's checking these second quest bomb spots. Finds one along the river there, and it's a secret. That's going to give him enough rupees there to buy himself some arrows next time he's over at the shop. Now, whether he knows if he needs them or not is another question. We're going to have to find out. Zarby for the third or fourth time now clearing this Dark Nut room. Doing work with that wood sword and now dropping some key bombs, taking out some of those Dark Nuts. He's just going to be making his way to the Triforce to pick that up and should be finishing up level 3 here shortly. epicYoshi seems determined to find himself a bomb spot there on the river, but is to no avail. Is not rewarded. There is no bomb spot, unfortunately, on this mixed quest. He's going to try again, though.
I am back, folks.
He didn't believe it. Welcome back, Isolated.
So Yoshi's going to go back to the Triforce in for, what, 20 minutes?
Maybe?
Based on his Wood Sword strats, or rather White Sword strats?
Hey, White Sword is a beautiful, beautiful weapon to have. He just would have liked to have it earlier, and I think everyone would have liked him to have it earlier, unfortunately.
Yep.
But Triforce pickup over on Zarby89's side. That's his 4th Triforce, as long as the tracker is correct. And it should...
We'll find out when he pauses.
Yeah, it should leave him in a pretty good position here. A nice, decent lead over epicYoshi at this point.
Yep. Although epicYoshi could get 2 more Triforce pieces pretty much whenever he wants.
All right. It looks like Zarby's going back into level 7. Now has some bombs, so he can actually advance, possibly, into that next room. We'll see in just a moment.
And an hour 15 into the seed. Zarby is halfway to 9, which means he will get to 9 at 2 hours and 30 minutes at this current rate.
You guys need to go grab yourself a cup of coffee, because this is going to be a long one.
For those of you who don't work tomorrow, congratulations! You can actually stay up to watch it. Although I don't think it's going to be that long.
Ooh.
I mean, if it is, we're going to have big problems.
Zarby making the same mistake that he did last time. Went up in that that double river room and gets Goma blocked again. Has to make the loop back around. Unfortunately, didn't remember that Goma was right there.
One person has milk and cookies.
So we have an arrow purchase over on epicYoshi's side. He is now fully equipped with a bow and arrow. Is going to be able to fire some pretty fantastic White Sword damage projectiles.
I bet you level 5 is Goma blocked.
And if it is, that actually gives a decent advantage to epicYoshi. Wow, that bomb spot
Magic staircase!
That was not bombable at all. He's going to have to take that staircase. That's going to either bring him to the room with the Triforce or one room to the east of that. That's crazy. He didn't need to leave to get bombs, but he still had some trouble navigating through that room with those Blue Gorilla, doing decent damage to him.
Let's see, he's got to go through one more room, and he's still bomb blocked anyway.
Yep, he would have needed bombs either way. So good call by Zarby89. Picking up
his
7.
5th Triforce.
Yep, level 7's Triforce in the books.
We are 3 Triforces away from 9.
That's, no, 8. We're 5 plus 3 is 8 isolated, not 9.
I said we're 3 away from...
I know.
Words. Words. Words are hard, math is easy.
Oh no, we're good. epicYoshi making his way back up to level 4 here. This time able to take care of that blue Lionel with no problem whatsoever.
He's gonna come in and get this Triforce. No doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
And with that, he could actually catch up pretty quickly. Oh, he has no money.
Oh! I don't think he realizes it. I think he just realized it. Yeah, that he didn't have any money to shoot any of those arrows. Spent it all on the arrows, but forgot to, he bought the quiver, but forgot to stock up on arrows.
And Zarby is out of bombs again.
Oh, yep. Wow. Both of these guys are just resource starved at this point. Zarby with bombs and epicYoshi with rupees. It's usually not a resource that you're struggling for in this match or in this type of game, but right now,
well, we had to struggle for every single resource at least once. We've struggled with health, we've struggled with bombs, we've struggled with keys, now we're struggling with rupees. We've struggled with weaponry.
We struggled with swords, yeah.
We've struggled with words.
Yeah,
we've struggled with hints now that we know it's deceptive. All that's left is for these guys to have to struggle with wands.
Yeah.
Which means wand is a 9 and silvers are deep in like 6 or something.
You would want that to happen, wouldn't you?
The sadistic part of me says yes. The part of me that says we're an hour and 20 in and has only 5 Triforce pieces says no.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
What I really, really want is silvers and 6, red rank deep and 9, and the second item in 9 to be the heart container.
Oh, you are a sadist. Oh, we had a bomb drop over on Zarby89
And he missed
side.
it! He missed it!
He transitioned the screen too quickly. He wanted to go back for it. It looked like he wanted to go back, but once you transition the screen, the item doesn't stay, unfortunately. Not in this Zelda. It does in some Zeldas, but not the first one. It's not that smart.
Yoshi stuck on. Is he in the maze room? He's in the maze room.
He's in a maze-like room with only one path, but that is a hard room to navigate, even for a veteran player in a dark room.
Yoshi just needs to go around the T room at this point. Oh wait, the T room is on the other side. Where's this the T room?
No, well, he needs
no, this
keys.
is not the T room.
Yoshi right now needs keys badly. So he's gonna have to find a magic key at some point, or at
I bet you
least
he goes back
keys.
to level 1 as soon as he's done with 4.
I think that would be a good call if he did.
Because we still don't know what the second item in 1 is, and that could be something helpful. Like, I don't know. What do we got left?
I think heart container.
Red ring.
There's red ring, heart container, silver arrows, and blue
Wand.
mana, wand, red candle.
Yep.
So
Okay, so now he's trying to figure out if he wants to actually damage boost his way through this.
yeah, it's definitely a predicament. If you're not adept with ladder scrolling, you have to really commit to that damage boost, because those traps without some sort of ring, those traps
He
without
has a key. I think he's going to go spend the key instead.
those traps without some sort of ring do 1 heart of damage. Thank you for letting me say that.
Yep.
Oh, you.
And why is he... Okay, he's going the long way around.
Yeah. We have a Triforce pickup on epicYoshi's side.
That puts him up to 3. He's probably going to go back to 1. So he's back in 8.
Yep. Level 8. On his way to level 8, did you see him if he tried to bomb that one spot again?
I didn't catch it if he did. Let's see what Yoshi does from here. Hopefully he goes back to level 1 and picks up that ending key. Or he goes to 3 and 7 and gets those easy Triforces. He's taking the vulture approach. Circle your prey and then pick it up. Alright, so Zarby's gonna go through this locked door now. Finds bunnies. Has no arrows. Is sad. Leaves the room.
Bunnies with no arrows are definitely annoying, unless it's a 0 HPC, which we do not have here.
Yoshi finds level 7. Sees the free door unlock. And finds the meat guy.
The meat
He's gonna
guy.
go around it.
Hey,
Hopefully he has a quick level 7. And doesn't look for the item. Because it's in the book. Finds a bunch of gorillas. That white sword helping him out tremendously. Although he has no money still.
that's true. He's still out of money. Can't fire an arrow. That's how long has he been without arrows?
Since he bought him.
Since he bought them, right? He
is. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna buy these arrows, and I have not been able to use them since I bought them.
These arrows look cool.
They do. Wait, don't they do 1d4 damage if I don't have any money? Oh, wait, that's not how it works. Okay.
Yeah. You can shoot invisible arrows that don't do any damage.
Pew pew.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fear my invisible arrow. Finds a bomb drop on the floor, picks it up. He's at a max of 7 because remember, he took that -1 bomb way at the beginning of the scene.
You know what they say? Find a bomb, pick it up, then all day you'll have bomb luck.
Or unless you're like me, find a bomb, pick it up, and those are the first bombs. And those are the only bombs you're gonna get for the first 30 minutes of your seed.
Right? Oh man, especially when enemy bomb or enemy drop groups are shuffled, and you're not sure exactly what enemy does drop a bomb, because you could end up killing enemies that drop bombs, but they never they just happen to not drop bombs at that particular moment. You're not at the right drop counter, or they just chose not to drop something. So you can go a whole seed without even finding an enemy that drops bombs, and that's really, really rough when that happens.
In my last race, I actually spent the entirety of the time my stream had crashed just farming red ridge webs for bombs because I knew they dropped them. It took about 15 minutes to get a bomb drop. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if you know what enemies are going to drop bombs, it doesn't matter.
Nope, not in the least. So we have low health over on Zarby's side. He does find that passage room. He's trying to bomb out of it, though.
Looks like he's looped back around. Has refound the power bracelet room. He's probably going to try to get some bombs off these Todongos. And Yoshi, he has found the workaround, but unfortunately he does not have enough arrows to kill the Goma.
Ooh.
And no keys. He is going to have to up an A or die.
That's his only choice. He's going to try to shoot that one arrow. I think it's going to be to no avail. I guess he doesn't know if it is or is not 0 HP enemies. I think he's going to hope that it is 0 HP enemies.
Oh, wait. No, it's 0 HP bosses.
Oh, wow.
And gets the heart container. He is going to have a faster, much faster level 7 than Zarby did if he does not look for the item, which would be a good call on his part.
Yep, he could potentially not look for the item here, and that would definitely be the right move. But he does not know that, but it looks like...
At this point, if you're Yoshi, you've got to be thinking, okay, I'm really running low on keys, and I don't know what either item in 1 is yet. Let me get a key or 2 and then go into 1, because I want to say he was key blocked out of 1.
Yeah, let's see if he takes this passage here, because if he does, that's going to definitely reward him.
I think he will.
I don't think he has any incentive to take this passage before bombing over to the right and finding out that he can't. But he might do it anyway. We'll see what his thought process is.
Do it just to pop out the other side to see where it takes him. But he's going to bomb here and realize, oh, I have to take the passage.
Yeah, well...
No, wait, is he...
In theory.
He's thinking about it. Let's see. He looks like he's gonna try to go up here. Finds nothing of interest. Yep. Can this shop a key in 7? I don't know.
That with the double 6-block room?
Yeah.
I think it is a drop room, but I think it's bombs.
Well, now he knows he's got to take the passageway, so he's probably gonna just take that now. And Zarby is up to 8 Triforce pieces, picking up the level 8 Triforce piece. And we did not see the second item. I'm 65% certain.
I didn't see a second item.
Also, massive props to Yoshi, again, for making that clutch arrow kill.
Yeah, that was his only arrow. Would have caused him to have to up A. It saved him at least 20 or 30 seconds.
So at this point, he's going to clear out these mold orbs. Probably bomb to the left. Get some free bombs. He should bomb, then pick those up. Yep. He's going to. He'll get his Triforce. And that will put him up to 4. He's really not that far behind outside of Magic Key.
No, yeah, that Magic Key is definitely something he's going to need at least a few keys, as we've seen through some of these levels. But a Magic Key would definitely secure his ability to navigate through level 9 in the later.
Well, also remember, he needs a couple of keys to get to that Magic Key.
As far as we know.
I'm pretty sure level 1 was key blocked like 3 rooms in.
That first one is the key block room. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ugh.
He knows level 3 is there, but he might go searching for level 5 first. So Zarby finds Bomb Shop. Decides not to take it.
Yeah,
I'm kind of confused by that.
That northeast Death Mountain or northwest Death Mountain area is the only area we haven't seen yet. So level 5 has to be up there or on a raft spot.
Or the coast. The coast. It looks like neither player has checked the coast yet.
Or at a raft spot, or at a recorder spot.
I think we've checked all the recorder spots.
Every single one?
Except for the one up on Death.
Right.
No, we have checked the one on Death Mountain. Zarby has.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He actually finds the last of the large secrets up on Death Mountain. The fact that we have not found level 5 an hour and a half into the seed Now that we're that far in, I'm going to do another item recap because we actually have items now. Level 1 contained the magical key and something else. Level 2 contained the recorder. Level 3 contained the raft. Level 4 contained the wooden boomerang. We don't know the items in level 5 or 6 yet. Level 7 contained the book. Level 8 contained the power bracelet. Ladder item was bow. Armless item was a ladder. White sword item was the white sword. Level 9 is anyone's guess.
Likely to be red ring and silver arrows.
Yes. I think Yoshi's going to go back to level 1, which is a very good choice.
And Zarby's
going to be taking a death on Death Mountain.
Yeah, he's going to go back to level start. Second time that he's
level
died.
Start?
Yeah, second time that he's died up there on Death Mountain.
Living up to its namesake, is it?
Living up to, yes, the title
Death.
Death Mountain, right. The Mountain of Death, the place where you die. Correct. Very literal, but correct.
Yep. Hey, we finally don't have to sue it for false advertising. Yoshi is going to realize he's key blocked, unless there's a key in this first room. Firing an arrow at the wall, not helping.
Hey, he's got the money to spend now. Unfortunately...
Oh, wait, no, he's key blocked right here.
Unfortunately, he's going to have to get himself a key, either from a different dungeon or purchase one, because he has money now.
I'm half expecting him to buy one. There's a candle/key shop nearby, and he has the 100 rupees to buy it.
Yeah, he was so near level 3, he could have definitely poked around in there earlier. But unfortunately...
He might have figured he was key blocked, which realistically isn't a bad assumption to make when you have no keys.
Yeah, but what other choice do you have at this point? You need keys to go into level 1. You've already done level 2. Level 8 is the bane of your existence right now. You went through level 7.
Well, he might have just forgotten. He might have just forgotten that he was key blocked in 1. Also, Zarby picking up White Sword an hour and a half in. And, yeah. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Jim, what do you make of this? Wait, your jam.
Oh my Lanta, we have a pink dungeon. It is level 4's vanilla location, so we have Whistle to Old Dungeons on, and level 5 will be found at the raft spot at level 4.
Which will give Yoshi the advantage of knowing that this is here, and he can whistle to it. He does not need the raft.
Right. I mean, it's not a huge advantage. I mean, Zarby already has the raft, knows that he hasn't checked the raft spot, so he'll probably check it out here momentarily. But definitely a good thing to find. But I don't know why he's not exploring it a little bit more. Was it key block? Did I not see a key block? Oh, it was just... Yeah. I mean, 3 hearts... I guess there's going to be some whiz ropes in there. It is a whiz rope set type dungeon, so... Might be a little rough when you have less than 3 hearts.
Level 5 is actually a Dark Nut type.
Oh, I'm thinking level 4. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Dark Nut type. Yeah. He just wants the health then. He wants the health.
So he's back in level 6.
Yeah, making quick work of that Wizrobe room. Taking out those Wizrobes rather quickly. He's got his very, very shiny white sword doing work.
And a nice, wonderful blue ring bolstering his defenses.
Definitely putting in work. Taking bops from Wizrobes left and right.
The good news is he has an early Triforce opportunity.
Ooh, passage room.
Fortunately, the bubbles aren't playing nice and not letting him clip.
What have I got in my pocket? Oh, I really want this to be an item. I really wanted this to be an item. Oh, the anticipation's killing me. Just make the clip!
You have a sword.
Yeah, I must know. I must know. It is the item. It happens to be a red candle. Man, he's gonna pick it up too. It is a decent weapon against certain enemies, but I don't know if you really need it at this point.
I think this is the latest red candle pickup we've ever seen.
Maybe?
You know, Raymond, I think both players think that they are massively, horribly behind and that the other's in 9, just waiting for a dot done.
Man, that Triforce pickup in level 6 is huge. That's definitely a tough dungeon. He was able to navigate it and find the item and the Triforce. He's only one Triforce piece away from entering level 9.
And then it will come down to his cannon required. Yoshi finds the Triforce in level 5. Will he just do a hit and run?
Yeah, he needs keys, though. He needs keys so bad. He needs to be looking around for a key drop somewhere. Because he's running out of dungeons to get keys from. He can go to level 3, 6, or 8 right now to get keys if he wants to go back to level 1 and search. Man.
Well, even 5 is a good... Oh, sorry.
He's got definitely a hard decision to make at this point, as far as routing goes, in the position he's in right now.
I think if I was him, I'd stay in 5, because 5 generally is a pretty generous dungeon when it comes to keys.
And he does, but on the other side, we have Zarby89 also finding level 5. This is the last dungeon he needs to be able to go to level 9, so he's making good progress here.
Indeed. It seems like once he got past that first hour, the seed really opened up. Kind of like Majora's Mask. Play the first hour, and then all of a sudden everything's open.
Oh, the first day is the best day, though. The first 72 hours in Majora's Mask are the best.
Yes. Running around as a piece of wood.
So much stuff happening. There's so much stuff. It's overwhelmingly good. But,
like getting...
Zarby's using that red candle to his advantage. Even though he has the white sword, does twice the amount of damage. Gibdos are definitely vulnerable to that fire. It definitely keeps him in that knockback loop and does a lot of work. I think it's Gibdo and Like are probably the most vulnerable to that red candle.
Gibdo, Like, and Super Rope.
Super Ropes. Yeah, that's right. Because they just keep running into it. Ow, fire hot! Ow, fire hot! Ow, fire hot! Silly
epicYoshi just got a hint saying not to save the princess.
Yes, but that's
wow,
that's a messed up hint right there. While he's in level 5 on a raft island, sail not to save the princess. What a lie! What a lying liar!
Zarby has the Triforce in 5 and is going to 9.
Yeah, he's got two options here. He could just up A and go one screen north and go into 9, or he can hold on to his hearts and just take the trip, and he's opting to take the trip here.
Now, epicYoshi is at 10 hearts, so he could make a play for the magical cannoli.
Yeah, but the way he's thinking, you know, it took him. Well, he waited till he got to 6 hearts to even try for the the white sword after he tried at 4 hearts. So I don't know what he's thinking as far as sword hearts go. If he does make the play for the magic sword and is able to pick it up, that could definitely help him out considerably. But knowing the deficit he's in right now, we have Zarby89 in level 9, searching around with a magic key to boot. It's gonna be definitely a hard comeback at this point for epicYoshi.
I think epicYoshi's best bet for a comeback is Silver's required and at level 5.
Yeah, that might be the only saving grace at this point. We'll have to see how bad this level 9 is.
Yoshi forgetting he doesn't have a raft.
And oh, there's a vertical room. You thought I was gonna say shoot. You thought I was gonna say shoot, huh? Fooled ya.
Not a lot of options early on in 9, which is interesting.
Ooh, we have a Ganon hearing in this room with these Vire. And what? Zarby decided to go down the staircase, finds himself the silver arrows.
Well, so far 9 is than pretty much anybody else in the scene.
Yeah, Zarby has a chance. If this is Ganon just to the north, he's got a chance at killing Ganon, whether he be required or not. Let's see how much HP the pig has.
Now, a Hyrule Driver is going to cost him 2 hearts apiece, so he needs to watch out for that.
Ooh, there goes the Hyrule Driver. And a few bubble hits there. Fireballs. Fireball. Driver. Whoa! 0 HP Ganon takes the piggy out.
Nice.
With 1 heart remaining. That was a close call there. Still don't know if Ganon was required or not, but at least he's got that out of the way.
So now to find Zelda, which I'm guessing she's going to be in her normal room.
Must find princess. Well, if you see Ganon in his normal room, it's very likely that you're going to see Zelda in her normal room as well. And that being the case, Zelda's normal room is only accessible from one direction, and that's from the south. You have to travel north through a room to get into Zelda's room.
But Zarby has run into an issue.
Yes, that vertical block room.
Not only that, he has no bombs.
Definitely a rough situation to be in. He looks like he's just gonna opt to leave the dungeon to go farm up some bombs. Not a bad call at this point in situation, but an hour and 41 minutes into this seed, you got to start thinking, man, is my opponent in 9 right now? Is he doing the same thing I am? Did he not run out of bombs? So he's got to be biting his nails a little bit here.
I think he's looking for a bomb shot? Or maybe some enemies to farm off of?
I would have to say he's looking for some, enemies to farm. Forest is definitely a good location. Lots of blue Gorilla, but blue Moblins, but none of them are actually dropping anything for him. And it looks like he's contemplating maybe checking his map for a spot that he knows where he can purchase some bombs. Or maybe a bomb upgrade, but he's short by 40 rupees for that.
I think he's gonna try to go back to a bomb shop. Or find a potion shop and just pray for a bomb drop.
Yeah, not a bad play at all, but not sure at this point. He's just getting some bad luck as far as drops go.
Yoshi's back in level 8.
Yes, Yoshi still needs to get the Triforce out of here. He hasn't gotten the item out of here as well, which we know is the Power Bracelet. The second item is either one of the 3. It's the Heart Container, Wand, or Magical Boomerang, I believe.
Yeah, because I think it's fairly safe to say Red Ring's going to be in 9.
Yes, right now it's a very, very high percentage chance that Red Ring Silver Arrow is the item combination for level 9 based on the flag randomization statistics.
Which, yeah, that leaves Magic Boomerang, Heart Container, and something else. Wand. Ugh. I'm forgetting my items now.
Yes. Sometimes you just want to forget.
He is going back into 9 with no bombs.
Yeah, not a bad play. There's Red Wizrobe all over the place in level 9 usually. You can usually farm some from the Wed Wizrobes. There we go. I'm saying it wrong again. Or he has Silver Arrows and can use those against Vire, which are also in this enemy set. So he's got plenty of potential to get bomb drops. And there's also bomb drops just naturally in this dungeon from killing all the enemies in a room. It happens.
Indeed. Taking out that Patra with a large amount of efficiency.
Yeah, that was a pretty good Patra. Still low on hearts though. All things considered.
Yeah, but it's 9.
Yeah.
It's 9 though. That's kind of normal.
All things considered. Okay, he's in the room now with some red Wizrobe, and he decides to not kill them for bombs. He's just gonna keep exploring here. Not a bad strategy. Zelda could just be in an open room somewhere. It's not always guaranteed that she's in a room, or it's not always guaranteed that you need to bomb, you know, to find Zelda. It just helps you in some situations.
You know what would be crazy is if Zelda wasn't in her normal room.
Yeah, that would just
She's
mean...
shuffled out again and isn't.
Yep, that would, you know, that's possible. It happens all the time.
I think my favorite thing that I've ever seen from Zelda is her in a staircase room.
Yeah, you just pop out of the staircase and then you're just like, oh, hey, Zelda.
Yep. epicYoshi finds a power bracelet.
A powerful power bracelet that only opens up a few spots on this seed, and the ones that it does open up happen to be the staircase, or the take any roads.
Actually, no, the take any roads are shuffled. That just opens up stuff.
Oh, is it just stuff?
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was at least one take any road.
Oh, the one over near the desert is the take any road.
Okay.
The one up on the Lost Hills is Zarby taking a Wizrobe beam back.
Yeah, the red Wizrobe beam to any location on your body is just not a fun experience. Without a blue ring, that's 4 hearts of damage. With the blue ring, that's still 2 hearts of damage. That's a lot of damage that Link has taken just from one little beam.
Yup.
That's the equivalent to giving Ganon a hug.
And Ganon is much like a cactus. He's very prickly when you hug him.
The prickly pig.
Let's see, Zarby... Well, Zarby's back in level 9. Yoshi is leaving level 8 again.
Yeah, without the Triforce.
He has a key.
Yeah. He has 1 key. I think he's going to make the play for level 1 now.
I would hope.
Man, that's going to open things up for him if he does.
Well, maybe he's going to make the play for health first.
Not a bad call. Zarby wishing he had a little extra health there. Unfortunately taking a death. Starting his trek through level 9 all over again.
And just imagine both of these players are just gotta be wondering when's that dot done gonna come in from the other person.
Any moment now. From what we've seen, it could just happen.
Yep.
I mean, all Zarby has to do is either find a shutter door that opens up with enemies in it, or just run into Zelda. I mean, at this point, he's done everything that he can do, except for explore the rest of level 9.
Indeed. Now, he didn't go north here.
We're back in level 8.
Now, with some health, and he is going to go north here and finds not Zelda.
You wanna just keep going north, though. If you can, go up. At least peek your head in.
Mark where all the staircases are, but go up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to end up forgetting the staircase somewhere and that being the right staircase you need to take.
The kidnapped awaits in northwest of Skull. Maybe! Because no, that we've seen already throughout this scene a lot of mixed hints between deceptive and helpful. So, 50-50 chance that old man is right.
Yes, and Zarby takes a death in the doorway to the Patra. And like getting killed in one of the doorways in Metroid 1. Just feels bad.
Well, but there's nothing you can do with the Metroid 1 doorway death from an enemy. Like, you lose total character control, but still are vulnerable. That's the worst feeling ever.
Indeed.
At least in this, you're actually, you know, once you transition, you're safe.
And epicYoshi making good use of those arrows to take out those Bull's voice very quickly.
Ooh, but doesn't get rewarded. That is not a item room for epicYoshi. And Zarby taking another death back at the beginning of level 9. So this is like Groundhog's Day level 9 for Zarby.
Go in, Die, go in, die. I feel like we're playing Super Meat Boy.
This is definitely Super Meat Boy. Sorry. Wait, isn't this a Binding of Isaac clone?
Yes, actually. So what is the Eldritch Abomination that we're going to see Zelda be replaced by?
Right. I'm going to have to say Krampus.
Let's go with that. Now he can do that trick. So if you have the editing key and find a Leave Your Bomb or Keys room, you can use the editing key to just ignore it.
Oh, you should see the face I have right now. It's like I just bit into a sour grape. Oh. All these deaths are making my cheeks hurt from all this puckering.
You poor soul biting into a sour grape.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sour grapes. Oh, jeez. My downfall.
Oh, Yoshi finds the compass and is able to pick it up.
Oh, you know what they say. You find his compass, pick it up. Then all day you'll have Triforce luck?
You'll know which way to go north?
I don't know. I don't know what they say.
You know, it's kind of ironic that 9 times out of 10 when you pick the compass up, the Triforce is north of where you are.
Yeah.
And the 1 time out of 10 you don't, it's right behind you.
Yeah, well, Triforces are supposed to point north, alright? That's how... Or, I'm sorry, compasses are supposed to point north. Triforces point whatever direction they want.
Although it is true in this game that you always point north.
It's true. Yes, unless north is the opposite direction. Oh my Lanta. Is this the southern hemisphere of whatever planet they're on?
Could very well be. Although, I still want to test the theory of sharing triangular cheese with a girl to get her to go out with you.
Wait, let's what? Let's not go there. Sorry.
Yeah, let's end that thought, please.
That's what happens after an hour and 51 minutes of commentary.
This is just what happens when I get tired on a regular day.
Yeah. Oh, we have a Triforce pickup over on epicYoshi's side. That's Triforce number 8. That's 6 out of 8 for him. He still has to get the Triforce pieces out of levels 3 and 6 and make his way into level 9 and navigate through all these crazy passages and rooms and death traps and Ganons. Oh boy. He's got his work cut out for him, that's for sure.
But at least the silvers were relatively easy to get and on the path to Ganon.
And or not required.
If Ganon is right next to the silvers, you're probably going to kill him anyway.
And then you're going to give the girl some triangular cheese.
Yes.
Oh,
but
man.
No, in all seriousness, the Triforce does look like cheese in some of the games. Especially when
Ooh, Zarby! Taking more damage from these Wizrobes. Going ham.
Yep. But he has made progress this time.
Yeah, well, he definitely explored a lot more, that's for sure.
This feels like back in the day when you would go to the arcades and you would put like $20 worth of quarters in and get 3 stages into a fighting game. That's what this feels like.
Oh, man. Spent so many quarters on Pit Fighter, and that game is rigged in the arcades.
Yeah. Or just think of how many quarters you put in to fight Shao Kahn.
Yeah. You know how many times I beat the first level of RoboCop in the arcade? Because I only knew how to beat the first level and then everything after that? Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
It's impossible. Impossible, I tell you.
I didn't get to play much in arcades as a kid, but arcades were almost after my time.
Alright, looks like Zarby is back in the area that he died previously. He still only has 1.5 hearts. Gonna have to navigate this crazy Wizrobe room coming up with only 1 heart. This is gonna be tight, guys.
Indeed. Let's see if you can pull it off. I'm sincerely hoping you can.
Oh, I think you can. I think I can.
And while Zarby's doing that, Yoshi's on his way back to level 3.
Yeah, hopefully. As long as these blue Lionels stop tearing away at his heart count.
Yep.
I mean, even though
See a patch of death.
It looks like Epic Yoshi has a red ring, but he literally has no defense whatsoever. That's the green tunic with a randomized tunic color. So he is taking the full 2 hearts of damage for every Lionel sword being there, which is just a lot of damage.
Wait, what time did arcades actually stop being a thing? I might have been around for them.
Arcades are still a thing. Have you not been to Dave & Buster's?
No, I haven't. They haven't put one near me until, like, the past 3 months.
Okay.
Like, I know the heyday of arcades was, like, the early to mid-90s.
Las Vegas has an awesome arcade right on the strip. Ooh.
Another death.
Another death. Count it.
Many Japanese characters / oranges love. Let me put it this way. I was 6 when Majora's Mask came out.
Oh, wow. You're a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a baby. Oh.
People wonder why I run this and not Link to the Past.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well, I grew up with this. This was actually the first game I had ever beaten. So I have like the most nostalgia goggles ever.
Nice. Yeah, those are definitely good things to look through when you're playing this game. Yeah, a lot of people have picked this game up after playing other Zelda games, and I would really like to pick someone's brain about that, just to see what they think compared to other Zelda games, if this is not the first Zelda. Ho! Over on the Epic Yoshi side,
10 heart mags.
Goes for the magic sword at 10 hearts and picks it up. That's crazy! He could have gotten that earlier, too.
Yoshi going for cannoli % and it paying off.
Yeah. Right now we are in a situation where, even though Zarby has explored a lot of level 9, he's getting stuck, even with the defense, just trying to explore these last few rooms up in the northwest corner. Where
But he does find a bomb wall.
Oh, he finds a bomb wall with a shutter door, and it opens up, and Zarby is going to clean this match up by saving the princess with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 2 seconds. Congratulations, Zarby89. Wow.
I think Chat's pointing out that I misspoke in Arcade Room before, not after my time.
That's okay.
Words are hard. It's a thing.
Holy moly. Let's see if we can get Zarby in here for some post-race chat and interview questions. Wow. This scene,
Yeah.
though. maybe not the most difficult scene, but definitely not the most straightforward at all.
Keys with the prime resource.
Yes, keys, please. If you don't have the keys, you gotta get the cheese.
I like that. That should be a quote.
Oh, he said he's not going to be able to join us for the post-race interview, but that's okay. We still love you, Zarby. Congratulations on your win and going to the next round with a 1-2 record. Gotta win the next round, and you'll be in the playoff race. I keep forgetting what it's called, the tiebreaker race. The go to the next round.
Yep.
But unfortunately,
overall,
for Epic Yoshi, this is going to be his last chance at getting in to that race, since he is 0-2 at this point, right?
Yes.
So he's
now
now
0-3.
Yep. No chance to get in, but we still implore you to get your race in against your opponent. It really, really matters for the tournament. What your finish times are versus your opponent and your opponent's splits and stuff like that. So even if you do end up, 0-3, you still should get that last race in. Not to mention how much fun these races are to begin with. So
exactly. So now that epicYoshi has mags, well, it won't save him from withdraw beams.
No.
They will be easier to kill.
Yeah. Sometimes the best offense is, or sometimes a good offense is the best defense, but not if you don't have the defense at all.
You know, I just looked at something, and Yoshi, I don't think ever started his timer.
No, he never did. Nope. But that's okay. We started a timer for him.
Yep. Also, I like his PSA that he's got going.
Yes, he says, "No, Mike, I am not reading the chat alerts and emote spam are off. I'll catch up with chat after race. Rules say I must be blind about all details of the seed. Thanks for watching." Oh, thanks for playing, epicYoshi. Oh no! He gets through
That's
the key
painful.
door! And there's another key door! Oh man! Poor Yoshi. Poor Yoshi. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. He's been trying to navigate through level 1 this entire race. And still cannot make it through that next key door. Oh, so bad.
Rip
so
Yoshi's
bad. That's
brain.
so unlucky on Yoshi's side, yeah.
So do we want to take a stab at what the other 3 items are that we're missing are and where they are? We know what they are, just where are they?
Yeah, we have the magic boomerang and the wand and the heart container. I'm going to say that the magic boomerang is the item in level 8. The wand is in level 6, deep in level 6. And the magic boomerang is the other item in level 1.
That's 2 magic boomerangs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least I gotta be right about one of them, right?
You know, all 3 dungeons have that. There we go.
They all have magic boomerang. Every item is magic boomerang. Oh.
Isn't there a setting where all of the sprites are the same thing?
Yes, it's called Fun Percent. It's an amazing, amazing experience. If you've never played a seed with Fun Percent turned on, you should definitely do that. But also, I recommend that you take a screenshot of a full inventory and use that as a reference for your first time with Fun Percent, because you will not know what anything is.
I once played a sprite shuffle seed where the meat was the sword.
Yep, Meat Sword is definitely a classic. Walking around Hyrule, smacking creatures with your meat.
And it's not, oh, that's not the worst part. I had it where the book was the white sword item, but it looked like the red ring.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that'll mess you up. That'll mess with your head a little bit. That's Sprite Shuffle is coming up. We're gonna see that coming up shortly in the tournament. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully that we have a few of them. I don't want it to be overpoweringly Sprite Shuffly, especially for the viewers. They're gonna be like, "What's going on?" But for the racers, it's definitely an experience.
Why did he just throw a red ring at the enemy?
Yeah, right? Why is he throwing books? Why are there whistles everywhere? Like,
Speaking of rings,
yeah,
Yoshi has picked up the blue ring.
he does, and he turns a lovely shade of purple.
Yes. With that, he should definitely be able to finish out 6.
Oh, he definitely has a better chance of finishing 6, especially with Magic Sword, Blue Ring. He's definitely well equipped in this seed. You know, an hour in, 2 hours and 5 minutes into this, we're 2 hours and 4 minutes into this, almost. He's definitely well equipped. Almost ready to handle anything.
Alright, I think Pyrolite has just won the chat again. Sprite Shuffle, everything is a keys.
Everything keys. That's highly improbable.
But would be hilarious.
Everything could be a half a ladder. And
I want everything to be a book.
Yeah, Fun Percent book I've seen before. It's pretty weird. Especially when you have 2 books jammed together, because there's items that actually are 2 sprites combined, like the ladder and the raft, they're actually, and the heart container are actually two separate sprites that are mirrored. So if you have a fun percent seed on, and the item happens to be, let's just say, a bomb per se, the bomb will be the normal standard bomb sprite, and then a mirrored flipped bomb sprite, so it actually looks like a pair of cherries. So, wow, quick Triforce pickup by epicYoshi here in level 6, now that he's better equipped.
And I think he's in Triforce and Go mode at this point.
You know, keys. Still keys at this point. I mean, it's scary going in level 9 with no keys whatsoever, and I'm not sure if he remembers where level 3 is or not.
I think he does. He has it marked.
Oh, he does have the question mark marked, yeah.
What he really wants is to get that key to get into level 1 to get that magic key.
Yeah, he doesn't know it's magic key, but he knows there's something in there. There's gotta be 2 items in there. Just can't get through. A double key block door is such a troll for him.
Yep. Although really, that's just a troll for anybody. All things considered. I mean, Zarby kind of got lucky that he had multiple keys when he went in. Cannot buy bombs. It's sad.
Nope. I don't think he really needs them at this point, but I think he was thinking about it.
They'd be nice. So I think we have crossed the boundary to our 3rd race of tonight.
Yeah, epicYoshi is not going towards level 3. Oh, no, looks like he's coming. Then we have dryer percent. Yes.
I'm gonna get you the
yes.
That is amazing.
And roommate.
I was not
percent.
expecting that.
Perfect. It's not, now this race is official, guys. It's finally official. We have dryer percent.
You know, it'd be nice if I could figure out a way to just never have my dryer running, but I don't know if people actually like it or if it's just the most annoying thing in the world for the editor.
You know, I can guarantee that if your dryer goes buzz when it's done, that there's an off button for that.
Well, it only has 2 knobs on it. It's one of those dryers that's like superbly low tech.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Doesn't even have buttons.
epicYoshi making quick work of those red dark nuts, grabbing the heart container, and look, a key that he gets to use immediately. This game just does not want epicYoshi to have keys, that's for sure.
This game didn't want anybody to have keys.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
Zarby had to hold it by the throat to get the magic key.
He did. He used a few keys just to get to the magic key. That's level 1 right there. That's just nuts.
Alright, now I've seen everything. Now that I've commentated the 2-hour race, I've seen everything.
Welcome to the world of 2-hour races. I think what was the longest match we've had so far was, I think epicYoshi. He had like a 4.5 hour or 5 hour seed.
Yeah, he had one where it was like 4 hours in, and then the restream stopped, and then he finally finished it with a time of like 304 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, see, well, he is rather new to Randomizer in general, and was not well practiced or versed in mixed quest or second quest overworld at all. So it was brand new to him, and that happened to be his first tournament seed. Was a second/mixed quest overworld, which really bit him. Yeah, so he kept on passing up the same location over and over again, not knowing that it was an actual location.
That's just absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
But major props to him for sticking that one out, though.
Yeah, man, he signed up for the tournament, he's stuck with it, and he's actually learned a lot and gotten pretty decent at the randomizer just in general, so big props to him. Now picking up Triforce in level 3. He is prepared to enter level 9. Let's see what he does.
Unfortunately, he still has no keys.
No keys. 100% no keys.
That would be an interesting category.
Sorry, well, I didn't mean to say that. Oops. Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm just being impolite and dropping the Y.
We're all good. Between the two of us, we definitely got his name right.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the
if
middle.
you splice them together.
Yeah. Literally in the middle. epicYoshi is now entering level 9, guys. It is his turn to make his way through this treacherous dungeon, going straight north, which we know is the right way to find himself some silver arrows. Let's see if he runs into those.
Wait, I thought the silver arrows were you went left and then just straight north.
You might be right.
I don't remember.
Me neither.
My brain is fuzz.
Me neither. I'm glad I'm only doing this one race tonight. I needed some time off. I needed to get some stuff done. So big shout outs to Speed Gaming. There is another match going on over on Speed Gaming right now. The 9:30 race with Matrick versus Crystal Saber. So if you aren't already watching that, you should definitely go over there and check that out. After this race concludes, we will be hosting Speed Gaming. Then immediately following that race is the race of all races, the battle of the creators, Fred Coughlin versus Dig Shake over at Speed Gaming. The creator of Zelda 1 Randomizer versus the creator of the Zelda 2 Randomizer. Both really skilled Zelda 1 Randomizer players, so that should be an epic match.
Drakados is saying Saber's in 9?
Yeah, Saber's always at 9, though. Regardless.
But I don't know if that's Saber's in 9 that he lives in 9, or Saber's in 9 that, oh, he's in a race and he's in 9.
Hey, in my last tournament race, in the winner's bracket of the first Zelda Randomizer tournament, I played against Crystal Saber, and I was in 9 before Saber was. I just didn't find the silver arrows. So... It's possible.
All right, Jam officially... What's the word for that?
Officially...
Jam officially hijacking Saber's house confirmed?
Officially throwing matches, because he always enters 9 nice and early, but then spends 35 minutes completing it.
Oh, so you have my luck with 9. Cool.
Yep. Bad 9 luck. Oh, the other seed has vanilla overworld dungeons. Yeah, he's definitely going to be cruising. He is a very, very... well-knowledged and well-skilled player, especially for vanilla dungeons. So I wouldn't doubt that Crystal Saber is on pace for a sub-hour seed.
Not at all.
So epicYoshi finds the hint for the kidnap awaiting in the northwest of Skull. We know that to be true, but epicYoshi has been burned in the past with some of these felonious hints. So
Ganon was required, right?
Ganon was required. We had the shutter door open up in the room of enemies to lead the way to Zelda. So there's bombs that are required, there's a staircase that's required, and Ganon is required. So there's a lot of requirements in this level 9.
But how many keys are required? That's the question.
Know. You know what? I don't know if any keys are required, because I did not pay attention at that point.
We have land mullahs required-ish.
Yeah, every the land mullah.
Drakados is saying Saber might get a sub 40.
Yep, we've seen 2 sub 40s so far in the tournament, both by the same person, right?
I know we saw at least one from Unos.
I think both were Unos.
Were both from Unos? Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Unos on
I
fire.
don't remember.
Unos too hot right now. You gotta get some ice.
Indeed.
Gotta get some ice.
The question is, who's going to go up against him in the next round? In the next round, that's going to be a fun race.
Oh boy, I am. If Saber wins this match, I'm in the Saber bucket, and I'm afraid of that one. I don't.
Well, I'm also in your bucket, so
yeah,
I mean,
we'll be in the Saber bucket. Watch out. Watch out now.
You know what? Somehow I'm okay with going against Saver because I know it's probably just going to be insane anyway. So
I want my chance at the
not?
rematch. I haven't had my chance of a rematch against Crystal Saver since the last tournament. I still kind of hold a grudge against not him, but level 7, holding on to those silver arrows and costing me the match. So let's see another match with Jam versus Crystal Saver where I actually get the silver arrows. Let's see what happens then.
I'm starting to think that just everybody that was in the last tournament has a desire for vengeance against him.
Against him or level 7?
Both.
Yeah, both. Both. Well, level 7 on non-shapes is the worst dungeon to have to explore. It's 33 rooms and it just stinks.
So we have a Patrifite. He's going to leave the Patrifite and go check this room out. Find wizards.
You gotta watch out though, those wizards do a lot of damage, but he takes the death.
And we now have no way to confirm where the Heart Container, Wand, and Magic Boomerang are.
That's okay. You know what?
I'm cool with that.
I'm more than okay with that. I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. I think we'll be okay. I think the chat will be okay. And seeing as it's a non-boomstick seed, oh, he does use a key. And that's going to lead him to Ganon.
That is the right key to use, because right here he has some of these awesome fires to drop bombs. He has Ganon just to the north, another key, and the silver arrows in this room. Hopefully he checks that passage.
He will. He'll at least poke his head in.
Nice. Gets the bomb drop, gets the passage, gets the silver arrows. Life's looking pretty good for Yoshi right now.
I like how Trogdor spontaneously grows a second arm sometimes.
Well, yeah. Duh. Of course he does.
I always thought he was a one-armed dragon.
Well, sometimes you need two. Let's see if you can get the hit in before getting hit. Get the hit in. Don't get bopped. Don't get bopped, Yoshi. You can do it. Oh, it takes 3 fireballs. Dies to Ganon. Even though Ganon's only a one-hit knockout, Ganon was unable to get that hit before Ganon started sliding all over the place. But he's really close. He knows
where Ganon is.
He knows where the pig is. He knows the general area, maybe, of Zelda, getting that hint in the northwest. So he should be able to finish this up, hopefully, within the next few minutes here.
And he did start his timer briefly, so it looked like he was in level 9 in 20 seconds.
Oh, wow. 20 seconds. That's a new record.
I don't think Saver can beat that.
Alright, all he has to do is tap right, tap up, hit the pig. Nice hit. I've actually never seen Ganon stuck in that position standing up like that. That's impressive.
Indeed. I haven't seen that much either.
Yeah, that pause animation, he's usually in his, like, arm pumping animation. That was before he got his pump on. He was, like, standing up straight. He was standing at attention. That Ganon was ready.
Although, unfortunately, the initial bomb that Yoshi placed did not work.
Ah.
But he probably forgot to swap the silvers, which is understandable.
Never forget to swap your silvers.
I sometimes forget to swap the silvers, so when I've tried to bring Ganon, I wonder why it doesn't work.
epicYoshi should probably clear that room to farm. Find either the compass or, you know, some more bombs would help him out. Maybe a key drop. Right now...
Oh, look at that. A deceptive Ganon hint.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there's some take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and then you have the unfacts of Hyrule.
Now, I imagine, at least I hope Yoshi knows that if Ganon is in his standard room, it's very likely Zelda will be in her standard room.
That would be an astute observation by epicYoshi. He is new to the randomizer, but if he's watched enough of these restreams and enough of these races, or has talked or really researched enough of of what actually happens to know that when you have Ganon in his own room, that you'll have Zelda in her own room 99% of the time.
Yep. But then again, there are some little facets of the randomizers that people may not know, like such as if you have non-shuffled dungeon rooms and Ganon isn't in his normal room, he's not required ever. Yoshi's gonna go get some health. Definitely a good idea.
Not a bad call at this point. There aren't many rooms that he's cleared that are like retaining a bubble, you know, that he'll have to clear all over again. The Patras don't come back. Ganon's dead. He's got nothing to worry about. So it's really at his leisure now that he's gonna clear this seed.
Where's he going?
Potion, maybe?
Should we go into bomb shop?
Oh, bomb shop.
Yep.
Down here at the bomb shop.
So it looks like that -1 maximum bomb capacity isn't being a huge factor.
Definitely not helping.
No, but it's not like if it was, oh, you lose 4 capacity to your max bombs.
No, you're right. No, it's still
that would be terrifying.
It's still annoying. Nevertheless.
You know, I kid you not, the first time I saw that, I just walked straight over the bomb thinking that it was like the hearts and you can't go below 8.
Wah, wah. You learned quickly.
Oh, yeah. And that was also where it was 1 bomb or 5 keys.
You're like, haha, I only have 8 bombs. This isn't going to do anything. Come back! Come back!
Yep. And soon after I learned that, oh, if you have the any key, the keys don't matter.
Come back. It's true. It's true. That's definitely one of the best techniques is any key, or if you're at 3 hearts and it's asking for a heart container. Trivial giveaways there.
Just a minor detail. So, the information we're getting about the other race is that the 9 over there is insanely close. Like, they're breathing on each other close.
Oh, I really want to go watch it. But
I do too.
But I have an obligation to this restream. The show must go on. Epic Yoshi must save the princess.
Wait, he does save the Princess's Strogdor? That's interesting.
Well, you don't save Homestar.
That should be a thing.
It's kind of hard to make an 8-bit Homestar runner sprite, I would say. Because he's so tall.
You just go from, like, the top of his legs up. Just a bridge it.
Half sprite.
Exactly. He's a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
He doesn't need feet. His name may be Runner, but he doesn't need feet.
Homestar Waddler. Roller. What do you do? What do you do in that situation?
You hop.
Homestar Hopper. Here you go. So Epic Yoshi, on the right track, has the right idea. Starting to make his way over to the west. I don't think he can get over there from this spot. He's going to have to take this passage and not fight this land mola, because it does some major damage.
Indeed, but it looks like he will get the kill on it. Yes, no, maybe, yes, no, please, yes.
Yeah, he does. Thankfully, he does. And he's going to take this passage, which should bring him to the northwest, if I do remember correctly.
If it doesn't, it'll lead him close to the staircase that does.
Ooh, but that keys leads him right back to the entrance.
Man, these keys are just relentless.
Man, I wonder what the death count's at. Man, Epic Yoshi has kicked the bucket more than a few times in this race. I'm interested to see. Interested to see. We should be able to find out what Zarby's death count was.
Well, there's a clock.
Maybe? I guess not. Definitely not the room that you want to clock in, but it doesn't hurt to grab.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be the staircase. Oh, that was painful.
Probably. I mean, it is a staircase. I'm not sure if it is the staircase. It is. That's the right one, I think. He just needs to bomb up.
Oh, I thought he spawned in and immediately took a wishrow beam.
Now he needs to bomb right. He doesn't know it yet, but all he has to do is bomb right, and he'll see Zelda's door to the north. Oh, but he gets locked in. What a clutch clock that epicYoshi gets. That definitely is his saving grace for this room. Let's see if he can make his way back out of this room.
And he gets a heart.
Oh, please, please, Yoshi, bomb to the right in this room. All you have to do is bomb to the right, and you are done. Bomb to the right. Bomb to the right. Bomb to the right. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, you got more bombs. Now you have no excuses. Yes! Bombs to the right. Goes through the bomb wall. Oh, man, this play-by-play. Sorry. I have to. The door opens, but Yoshi, he's killing everything. Did he not realize? Okay, he's going up. He's going up, and he is going to finish this match with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 6 seconds. Congratulations, epicYoshi. Not a bad time for what seed it was. Compared to his competitor, not that far behind.
Not at all. And, you know, I think he was killing that room just as vengeance.
Yeah, I think he was at that point, but they definitely found Zelda relatively quick. Faster than Zarby did. That level 9 was faster than Zarby's level 9. It just took him a lot longer to get there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the key situation, actually.
Yeah, actually that key situation sent him in the right direction, since he didn't really need that many keys in level 9, so good call by epicYoshi, and a good match, good performance by him as well. Let's see if we can get him in on the call for some post-race interview. In the meantime, enjoy this fabulous music.
I believe the credits theme from Zelda 1 is one of the best credits themes the series has had. Yeah, I can comfortably say that. Well, it looks like we don't have him just yet. He is sitting there on that end screen. A well-earned end screen, if I might add.
Yes, a very well-earned end screen.
Let's see if we can get a death count. I'm kind of curious.
And we have an epicYoshi.
Yes, we do.
Hey, congratulations, man. You finished up that siege strong. Not a bad time at all. And really good job and nice perseverance.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that right off the bat. Why did I go without a sword? That was a dumb idea.
You know, it was a bold move, and it actually
It
worked
was
out.
a bold move.
It actually worked out in your situation. It may have slowed you down a little bit overall, but it wasn't a terrible call, and you definitely played that risk factor in this seed just right off the bat. So really good job with that.
Yeah, I've never done that before, and I don't think I want to again.
Why? Yeah, why would you've never done it before? Why would you do it on a tournament seed? Like
At the time, I thought it was the golden opportunity. It seemed like a good risk.
I love it. I love it, dude. The boldness, the boldness.
to give you a little perspective, by the time you picked up the white sword, you were actually about even-ish with Zarby.
Wow. I guess because I had the candle to go off of for quite a bit, it helped. But I couldn't get any bombs.
Yeah, well, a lot of us are interested in both players of their death count. I'm letting the videos play back out now to see if they had hit enter or start at all and gone back to that screen before cutting stream. Because there was a lot of deaths on both sides. I think this may have chalked up to the highest death count tournament race that we've had so far. For players on both sides, not just you, epicYoshi.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that then.
It's definitely a good watch. It's a long watch, but it's definitely a good, exciting watch. A lot of fun stuff happening. A lot of blocks here and there. Yeah, see, I'm not able to get the... Unfortunately, not able to get the death count for Zarby.
We do have for Yoshi at 44.
44. I think that's about even. I think you guys died about the same amount of time, so that's not a bad thing at all.
I don't feel so bad about my performance then.
No, you had a great performance at epicYoshi. Like from where you were on your first race, to where you are now, it's a night and day performance improvement. So really, really, really good job. This seed itself was just rough. Low on key drops. You shot yourself in the foot in the beginning by taking the candle. It's you for what it was and what choices you had. You made the right call. So really good job. Yeah.
It was just like mentally taxing.
Oh yeah.
Not being able to fight for however long that was.
Yeah, you just the red candle.
You candle him in the face.
Trying to kill enemies with the blue candle. You get them with 2 hits, but you needed the 3rd hit, and they'd walk out of the flame. Like it was just everything that could go wrong was trying to go wrong there.
I'm just glad I found level 2 and could farm some money on the snakes.
Yeah, that definitely helped out for sure. You had 5 hearts for a while, but never went back to check the white sword at 5 hearts. You checked it at 4, and then you went back immediately when you got 6. What was your thought process behind that?
I probably forgot.
Fair enough. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Very valid reason.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of us in chat were like, oh man, he's at 5 hearts. Now he's definitely going to go get the white sword. And then you'd go into another level, and we'd all be like, what are you doing? You'll see it on the replay.
Also, I don't know what the bounds are for, when you can get the white sword.
Okay, yeah. If the flag is checked for the shuffle sword hearts, it is between 4 and 6 for the white sword item, and 10 and 14 for the magic sword, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, magic sword is that.
Yeah. So you got the magic sword at 10, which is awesome.
I was so happy to have it at 10.
But we still didn't know if the white sword was gonna be 5, or it could have very well been 6. Nobody knows for sure. You could have made the right call.
Good. I also didn't realize I had entered 3.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was saying. Like, you found it rather early. You found the ladder. You found 3. Zarby passed over 3 because he went north after he found the ladder and then took a death and didn't head back up to Death Mountain for quite a long time. You, on the other hand, found 3 but didn't find 7 until later. Then you found 7 but then forgot about 3. So, both of you were, stuck for a few minutes trying to figure out which level you needed. And, Zarby just ended up finding 3. I think it was the last Triforce he got before he went to 9.
The worst part is, it was on my tracker.
Yeah. No, yeah, the question mark was, yeah.
Knowing the dungeon.
Yeah, I noticed you spend a lot of time standing there adjusting your tracker. I'm sure the tracker helps you a lot. But if you go back through this 2-hour VOD and add up all the time that you spend standing there hitting your tracker, That would have saved you a
Oh,
few...
it's at least half an hour.
Yeah, there's the rest of the time right there. So once you get better at tracking and finding stuff and tracking things correctly, and you know, working on your own system, I see you having the potential to be an awesome, you know, amazing Zelda randomizer player. So definitely stick with it, and great job tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah.
A lot of my problem with the tracker is that I'll look at it and I'll be like, where is that though?
Yeah, how many screens over? That's A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, yeah.
That's definitely where I spend the most time, just staring at it.
Yeah, and that comes with
Like,
experience.
I see it.
Yep.
Where the hell is it?
That comes with experience. Once you do like at least 20, 30 of these, you'll have it down, man. You know, just in these few weeks, we've seen such a crazy improvement on your side. So, like I said, keep it up, man. You still have the next round. Unfortunately, you will not be going on to the next round unless some crazy happens where everyone has to get dropped out and you're still in, and we accept 1-3s into the go to the next round. But you should still definitely make sure that you get your race scheduled for next week and you participate in that, because you have the potential to show everyone wrong that you can get yourself a win in this tournament and go out on a positive note.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy that I went from 5 hours to 2.
Yeah. No, it's like I said, huge improvement. You definitely get the award for most improved in the tournament so far. So, really good job. I have nothing else for you tonight. Thank you for racing. Thank you very much to my co-commentator, Isolated999. If you have nothing else to add, go ahead and take us on out.
Well, I've just got one thing to say. Yoshi, thank you for picking up the cannoli. I was hoping to see it tonight. And yes, I refer to Max as the cannoli. So with that, this has been Isolate999 along with Jam Evil.
Hey,
we're going to go ahead and switch over to speed gaming, where it sounds like the Fred versus Digshake race is going to start up soon.
Yes, that's going to be an amazing race, a race of the ages. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys over there. Good night, everyone.